Alright, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow brothers of the Adeptus Astartes, it's time, once again. Friday is upon us, that most sacred of days, an end of woe and the beginning of joy, as the weekend is upon us. And here in the UK, it's a bank holiday, which means 3 days off work. Does it get better than that? 3 days off work for free, no need to take any leave, no need to take any holiday from work or anything like that. You get it for free. Truly, we are living in the age of the wage. I don't know what I'm saying. But welcome back. Welcome to Season of Discovery. Today, I'm thinking that the goal is ultimately UBRS. If we can get it going. I'm going to have at least one of my brave compatriots online within the hour, I should hope. But for now, I also want to start doing the Onyxia attunement. It's one of the most interesting quest lines you can do in World of Warcraft, in my opinion. One of the best in Classic for sure. And it starts in the Badlands. So, annoyingly, whilst I have done LBRS, which is the dungeon you need to do in order to begin this attunement, certainly for the Horde, I don't know how it is for the Alliance, I think that I need to do it again, because I don't recall having the quest. If I look here, these are the quests I got for Blackrock Spire, and neither of them are the one that we're after. I think the one that we're after is called Warlord's Command. I think that's the name of the quest. So we're going to go to Kargath and see what we shall see. Ultimately, there's no problem in us going there because I need to go there anyway as part of the dungeon, because the dungeon's right next door to it. So that's what we're going to do. It's nice to see that Orgrimmar is still looking pretty damn busy, despite the fact that War Within came out. What, yesterday was it? I think? Or maybe today. Maybe it was today? I don't know. Like, it should tell you a lot that I don't actually know about these things. But yeah, there it is. I also need to get some more runes. I think that there's some more runes that I need to grab whilst I can. Hey, I'm Brester. How's it going, man? The Blizzard BS about split launch based on buying a better version of War Within spoiled the hype for me for the new expansion. I saw an Asmongold video was made about that, but I haven't watched it. Honestly, Ambrester, this is probably the first time ever, kind of with Dragonflight, but probably the first time ever where I've not been really invested at all in a new retail WoW expansion. I think that the game for me has moved so far on from the period and the interests that I have, not just for World of Warcraft, but my interests in MMOs in general, that it would be very difficult for me to get into the game now. The only things that I find compelling about retail World of Warcraft these days are raiding. I really like raiding. I enjoy the experience of the challenge and working through it with friends. But in a game where the raiding is the only part of it where you feel like there's any meaningful cooperation, then I don't really necessarily know if it's good for me. Hey, Pitstop, how's it going, man? You enjoying yourself this Friday evening? It'll be Friday morning for you, won't it? Did you have a character you wanted me to invite to our guild? I know you mentioned that last stream, but I tried inviting the character name and it didn't work. I'm not sure if you were maybe on the wrong server or different realms or whatever it might be. Just one worth checking out. But yeah, as I say, War Within, I know a lot of people are hyped for it. I know a lot of people are glad that they've got Metzen back in the saddle, and clearly there's an attempt to undo the mistakes of the past. But at the same time, I just think that they really have gone in such a distinct direction from the old school way of WoW that this is the game for me. Whilst I choose to play WoW, it's going to be Season of Discovery or one of the the versions of the game that aren't so connected to Blizzard, shall we say. It's Saturday morning, you just woke up. Bloody hell. It's only 7:15 here in the UK. You truly are on the far side of the world, Master and Commander style, aren't you? What you guys have missed is the first couple of minutes were me explaining... Oh, hang on, my mic's over in the side of the screen. There we go. The first couple of minutes were me explaining that today we are going to look to do the start of the Oni achievement and maybe, just maybe, get a UBRS done. I certainly need to do LBRS as part of the attunement. Did I say achievement? I meant attunement. But ultimately, UBRS would be ideal. I've got my friend Mark coming online, hopefully at some point in the next hour or so. And obviously he is a tank? No, he's a healer. I need to remember who my guildmates are and what they do. He is a healer, so he'll be able to assist with that. But in the meantime, we're going to start working towards getting this bit done. I need to start doing healing myself, to be honest, because I'm not too interested in, when I stream, tanking. I think that the level of attention that it requires, even in vanilla, is quite extreme. I didn't mean to come all the way to fucking Undercity. I meant to go to Gromgol. So you see what I mean? Lack of attention is the bane of my existence. But I do need to start getting my healing going, though, because as much as I love enhancement, it is absolutely my bread and butter. Going as a resto will make getting into these groups massively easy. Massively, massively easy. I can get into groups with, like, basically no gear because they're so desperate for healers. I can't invite people to my guild if you're on a different server, I'm afraid, Pitstop. I think that that works in retail WoW. Again, like, one of the many things that they've done in retail, which is, you know, arguably a good thing. But server identity in vanilla is a big deal, and no, I won't be able to do it. Especially if you're on the Oceanic servers, because that's like a different realm list, which is a completely different vibe. But that's cool, my friend. You are with us in spirit, if not in game. But yeah, so to anyone wondering who's joining, today's mission, should we choose to accept it, and we do choose to accept it, of course, is to start the Oni attunement. LBRS needs to be done. I've run it before, but I didn't have the quest at the time, I don't think. And then it's UBRS time, and I'm really keen to do UBRS, because I did Scholomance last stream, and there was very little gear for me in Scholar. There was some good stuff, but very little of it. I think there was one chest piece that was a decent enough item, but the real benefit of Scholomance was, one, it's a fantastic dungeon, and two, it gave Unreal tokens, or Real I should say. It gave this stuff, Undermine Real, which obviously we can use to buy tier gear, dungeon tier gear. Which, by the way, I think is a really good addition of Season of Discovery. I've said before that SoD brought in one really good feature, which is that it is basically like playing vanilla WoW, but with some decent changes to it. I don't necessarily think it's better than the original game, but it does bring some nice little changes. What it doesn't do, which I wanted it to, is to bring actual new content. We've had one new dungeon, which... it's aight! It's aight! But it's not that good. And it brought an extra blob boss to Molten Core, which, to be honest with you, looks like something that you would shit out if you'd been eating too many Cheetos. So not a huge amount of new content, but the Undermine Real and these sort of small changes which involve like making the end game feel a little bit smoother, giving you that currency that you can use to buy tier gear. I like that. I think that's really neat. It's neato. Why have I come down here? I need to fly to Kargath. Let's fly to Kargath. I was going to try and use the auction house then, but if you look at my bags, you will have a fit. It's not nice. It's nasty. It's nasty. Let's go to Kargath. LBRS, Lower Blackrock Spire. The dungeon with the orcs. With the orky boys. That one. Which, by the way, I forgot how good that dungeon is. You know, everyone goes on about BRD as being like the Giga Chad of dungeons. LBRS and UBRS, they're really good, man. Really good. They don't have all the cool like tricks and traps and secrets that you get in BRD, which makes it very special, but the layout of the dungeon and the interwoven, interconnected nature of it, really appealing. I forgot just how mega end game vanilla WoW dungeons feel. Try get Arcanite Reaver. Now that would be... Isn't it called Spinal Reaper? In this version? I think it's called Spinal Reaper. But yes, that would be fucking ideal. If I could get that, that would be absolutely the bee's knees. My goal on my Shaman is to get Sulfurous. That is the ultimate goal. I've currently got the old Dreadforge Retaliator, which is an absolute fucking beast of a weapon. Pure, you know, simple thugonomics, this. It's fucking great. Like, 12 agility, so what's that? An extra 24 attack power as standard. increased parry chance by 1, which is, no, it's aight. Increased crit chance by 1%, that's great. And another 30 attack power. I miss my my big bonking stick, my corrupted Smashbringer, but oh, this is a good weapon. And it's nice to be using an axe again as an orc. It really is. It means that I don't feel bad about having the nature spec and the fire spec runes on. I don't feel the need to have a mace spec one. You hated Wailing Caverns in Cataclysm. I mean, I hated Wailing Caverns in Vanilla WoW, I'm not gonna lie. I've always hated Wailing Caverns. Of all of the dungeons that you do at low level, I think that Wailing Caverns is objectively the worst, right? Because... oh, hang on. Pause, gentlemen. Ah, there it is. Oh, music got naughty. Music got naughty. Is he going to go back to being nice again? Come on. No. Come on, Elwyn Forest music again, please. There we go. Oh, just have to crack the music when this comes on, then. You know, people talk about nostalgia when they talk about old school WoW. Let's make it really nostalgic. People talk about nostalgia when they talk about old school WoW, right? And nostalgia is absolutely a thing. It's not the reason why I play. I play because I play with my friends, and because I enjoy the changes in Season of Discovery, and I really enjoy doing these streams twice a week. But when I hear this piece of music, I'm forever transported back to my first memories of WoW. My first day playing the game. It was spring 2008. It was the Burning Crusade. I had made a Night Elf Hunter and then accidentally walked him off the edge of Teldrassil, got scared and deleted the character. That's a story in itself. But then straight after that, I made a Human Warrior. Didn't really like that. And then the final character I made that day, that first day, was a Human Paladin. And I played that Paladin all the way up to level 55. I went everywhere with that character. Love it. Love it. My first true character, that one. Good times. Right, let's turn the music back down now. We don't care for any of that dodgy ass wetlands music. That can go fuck itself. There we go. Right. My god, first of all, it's so obsessively long. The only people who play there are toxic goblin mages and rogues. There's like no loot for warriors and paladins. Are we still talking about Wailing Caverns? I mean, like I said, I think that Wailing Caverns is objectively the worst low-level dungeon. Like, let's think about them. You've got RFC. RFC always has a place in my heart because I think there was something really cool about having a dungeon in your capital city. As a low-level Horde player, you go to Orgrimmar and you're surrounded by these high-level players, and then you and a group of absolute noobs run into the bowels of the Drag and start fucking shit up in the Cleft of Shadows. You go down into Ragefire Chasm. It felt like a real rite of passage. Even though the gear isn't so good, it does feel like a nice little introduction. Yes, it's visually a bit boring, it's a bit bland, but I like the vibe. I like the fact that you're getting your group together in the Cleft of Shadows. It feels very organic. Old school WoW, this is what we're talking about. What's next then? We take the Horde side. The next dungeon you'll do after Ragefire Chasm is Wailing Caverns. We'll talk about that last because I'll explain why it sucks. After that, you've got Blackfathom Deeps, you've got Dead Mines, you've got Shadowfang Keep, and if you're on Alliance, you've got the Stockades. These are like the late teens through to mid-20s dungeons. Now, Stockades, it's Alliance only. Stockades is a bit, let's be honest, it's a bit fucking shit from a visual perspective, but at least Stockades has a ridiculously good experience rate. Like, if you want to level fast on Alliance, get yourself a reliable group, have rested XP, and just blast your way through Stockades. Rinse and repeat. That dungeon is packed to the gills with prisoners. Still alive, prisoner! That kind of thing, you know? It's a good place to level. It's boring, but it's also quick, too. So you get good XP and you level fast. Stockades is good. Black Fathom Deeps. You know, I think Black Fathom Deeps is a bit boring. I've always found cave dungeons to be a bit boring, with the exception of Moradon, which is fantastic. But that's because Moradon is different to all the other cave dungeons. And anyone who disagrees with me, you're an idiot. Simple as that. But yeah, Black Fathom Deeps, it's a bit dull, but still there is some variety in there, and I kind of like the whole vibe of like the old gods, because really outside of Anchorage there is no other old god themed raid or dungeon, in vanilla, as far as I'm aware. What else? Dead Mines, classic Alliance dungeon, classic dungeon. It gets boring when you've done it a million times, but it is a classic, and it's the culmination of arguably the best story in low-level WoW, like the Defias Brotherhood story that takes you through Elwyn, Westfall, Red Ridge, Duskwood, and then to Dead Mines. Just classic, amazing. I think it's Jedi Warlock made a really fucking good video talking about the best progression path in WoW, the best quest line, where he talked about that, and I highly recommend it. Really, really good. As for Shadowfang Keep, is there a better low-level dungeon than Shadowfang Keep? BRD not count as a cave? Mark, does Black Rock Depths not count as a cave? It is the seat of an ancient and majestic people, right? The dwarves do not live in a cave, right? This is a very, very offensive comment, mate. Very offensive. Suggests that the dwarves live in a cave. Come on now, they're not trolls, right? Let's be fair. Okay, let's pause a second, because I need to get my quest here. And it's supposed to be from Overlord Wazak, wherever he is. Is he up there? Yeah, this is what... Is that him? Where is he? No use of questy, of course, because I'm an absolute fucking fiend. Is he inside the house? I think the commander should be inside the house. No, 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 no. Don't care who you are. Jarkal Mossmeld, you seem like you shouldn't be allowed around children. Right. The best dungeon you ever did was Nomragan? Don't know about that, man. I'd say that Nomragan is very unique. It's definitely got a... it's definitely a contender for most unique dungeon in WoW. In vanilla WoW, but... Best dungeon. Best low-level dungeon? Don't know about that, dude. Right. Warlord Gordu, this is our man.
What do you need?
Do we have to talk to him first? I do not deserve such praise. Okay. Okay, yeah. Right, okay, good. This is it. This is what we need to do. So, this is the beginning of the Inixio attunement. This is our first challenge. You loved it as a raid. I think that Nomragan made for an alright raid. Must say, I think it was okay. I still think that Sunken Temple was a really good raid. It's just a shame that various circumstances in Phase 3 kind of messed it up a bit. Ooh, okay, this is cool. Ooh. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. Chance to hit male groups. Is there anything else I get that's really good for healing? Because I could do some healy stuff. Maybe these? Oh, they do look pretty sick too. Okay, well we need to do the quest anyway, so we pick it up. Are there any other quests to be done in there? Because if there are, then we may as well take them. Get the G's. What's this? Okay, yeah, that's also for in there. Yeah, it's worth doing all this because it's all gold. Like, if I do these quests, I get like 15 gold just off them. But yeah, so ultimately what I'm getting at here is... Yeah, I'm going to repair, don't worry. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, one last thing I want to check.
What do you require?
Darkstone tablet. What's that from? You entered Blackrock. Alright, cool. Yeah, like anything that's Blackrock related, I'm down. Let's do it.
What can I help you with?
Right, let's repair. Can I get rid of any of my shit? That's the next question. The answer's probably not, but we're in a bad way here, guys. This This is not a good situation to be in with the inventory. Oh, fuck me. This is actually bad. Oh, I can sell this cloth, surely. I don't need silk cloth. You know, I'm not a pleb. And I can get rid of the Blackstone ring. I mean, surely I can get rid of the Blackstone ring. Like, I've got the resin loop. And I've got the Band of the Ogre King. And that's 14 strength and 13 stamina. Whereas this is what? 6 stamina, 20 attack power. And a chance to hit percentage. Yeah, that shield. Yeah. But to be fair, I need to keep this shield, because if I ever do heal, I can't use my two-hander. So until I get another shield, I mean, the only other one I've got, where is it, is this one. Which, to be fair, is from BRD, but it's not for doing the old Heelys. It's not for the Heelys, this one. I've got all kinds of crap in my inventory. I mean, I don't know why I've got this. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I don't need the sleeping bag either. It's a mess, boys. This is what I'm saying. It's a fucking mess. I've got dark runes on my person. You know, I could get in trouble with the authorities for that. Right, let's just get rid of some of this shit. Like, do I need... Oh, God, I can sell them for a shitload of money. I can sell them for a shitload of money. I don't really need the mana pots too much myself. I know they're really useful for if I'm a healer. But with Shamanistic Rage, I'm in a good position. You see, I've got a little... See this here? My macro god here. I've literally got an angry orc face and it says Rage. That's my macro for Shamanistic Rage. Right, what are we doing? A bank alt is in order, isn't it? Realistically. We could really do with a bank alt. What do you think? Do you think this is a good time for me to create a bank alt and mail all this shit? Your guild's healer, mate. Oh, right, so you want these mana potions. Are you going to reimburse me at a low, low price? Or is this going to be a you've made a good bit of gold sort of situation? Winterfell Spirit Beads. Oh, I'll get rid of those. I know what they're for, but fuck it. I've got this little cudgel of Amon Sul or whatever. I kind of need to keep that, because it's the only one hand I've got. I could do with getting a one hand, to be fair. I could do with start building my stuff. Oh, Legend Pitstopper. See you later, dude. Thanks for dropping by. It was good to speak to you again. Thanks so much for dropping by, dude. Really good to speak to you, man. I hope you have a nice morning on your Saturday. I can't believe it's Saturday in New Zealand. That's insane. Why does the world work like this? I was told that the world was flat. Is that not the case? About Thief Biddy? Right. Gents. Let's keep clearing this out. I know it's a pain, but we don't need to be doing it. Here's what I'll do, Mark. Do I want to go back to Orgrimmar yet? Or do I want to... It's going to take me a while to get here, isn't it? If I go back to Orgrimmar again. How long do you think it'll be before you're on, Mark? Are you going to be on, like, in the next 20 minutes? Because if you are, I won't bother trying to get a group together. If you can riddle me the answer to that, I'll hold off, go to Orgrimmar, sell my shit. I still don't have my, like, big boy horse either. I'm still riding on this little fucking wolf pup. Looks like a Bichon Frise. Right, what else can I say? Oh, right, he's literally come online now, okay. Good timing. Good timing. Okay, I don't need all these potions. Surely I don't... Yeah, I don't need them. They... 585 health? What do you think I am? Level fucking 30? Get out of here. Sell them. What else are we looking at here? You're on, but you can't group until late. Well, that's fine, because that's only 20 minutes from now. I'll hold off until then, in that case. I'll hold off on getting a group together. Relic coffer keys. I'm going to get rid of these. They're for BRD, and they seem pretty useless. someone's thinking that I've just done a horrendous mistake. Hey, getting that fat heal from the boy. I'll group up with you now, just so that I've got you here. I'm thinking, Mark, as I say, LBRS first. I don't know if you've got the quest for the Oni attunement, or where you're at on it, but you pick it up here. And when we did this the other night, we didn't do that quest, I don't think, or at least I didn't. You might have done it. I'll give you this stuff as well, you know that. Because I'm such a saint, I'll give you these potions. Yeah, you can have those. Oh, nice, cool. Cool. I mean, that's the shadiest deal I've ever seen in the world. Trading 6 fucking giga mana potions to a healer in return for 2 major healing potions. What kind of currency exchange rate is that? Absolute scams. What is he doing? Okay, what else have I got to have here? Don't need that. That's for accessing the secret boss in Skollo. I want to have as much room in my inventory as possible, you see, because if I do that, then I can pick up more trash. And then I can, you know, do more stuff. Also, I should mail that 20 rune cloth to Clueless, because he can make bags. He can make bags. Oh god, I've got so much shit in my thing. My mailbox is full of large eggs. It's not very good. What's his bloody name? Let me remind myself. What's his bloody name? Clue with a UE. Okay. Right, there we go. Give me bag. There we go. That's apparently all you should need. There we go. Okay. Right. Did you pick up that quest, by the way, Matt? Or have you done it? It's called the Warlord's Command, I think. Warlord's Command. To kill these dudes. While we're answering that quandary, I am going to check to see what the best what's it called would be. Resto McGee gear for Shaman. Right, sword, Resto Shaman, pre-raid this. Let's see what Wowhead tells me what to do. Mantle of... Oh, right, well, yeah, it's always going to say the 5 Thunder stuff. Okay, BRD. Wailing chains, leatherworking. A lot of leatherworking gear for Resto. Stratholme. Blackrock Spire. Yeah, if you go at the top of the tower, there's a warlord. He doesn't actually have a quest, but if you go through the conversation dialogue with him, he'll give you an item, which is like an instruction. And that gives you the quest. See that Chad there with Sulphurous? There's not really anything in here worth having for me, is there? Yeah. Most of the healer stuff isn't from LBRS or UBRS, annoyingly. Oh well, we get the stuff with Undermine Real anyway, that's for sure. So, let's bear that in mind. And realistically, I need a one-hand. I need a one-hand to use with my shield, so anything that drops a one-hand. Let's have a look here. No, not really anything. And then what about shield? Sewer turtle half shell. Where's that from? Oh, it's from Atal Hakar, right, okay. Demonfall Canyon, Diamall. Alright. Alright. We'll keep that up. Oh, shit, what am I doing? Yeah, so you got the quest now. Cool. So what it tells us to do, Mark, is essentially kill the 4 main bosses in LBRS. And I'm going to basically use it as an opportunity to pick up some healing gear, just to help me gear properly. So, yeah, there's that. What have I done? I've paused my chat up a bit. There we are. Right. You can't go for another 15 minutes, but we can get a group together, I guess. You're going to heal. I'm going to DPS. So we need tank and DPS. Okay, let's... Looking for more tank, DPS, LBRS, Oni, human. No. Let's see how we get on. Bet we have loads of whispers for DPS and then nothing for tanks. I don't even need to put the Oni attunement bit, really, because anyone doing LBRS will want to do those bosses. It is nice doing this, because you feel at this point like anything is worth doing, because it's all gold, it's all real, it's all gear. Okay, it's a rogue. Invite the rogue. Nice suit. Oh, he's got Night Slayer gear on. That's good. That's very good. We'll be nice, we'll be friendly. Helps to be friendly, guys. If there's one piece of advice I can give you for playing the old world of Wazza. Oh, he's right here. He's right fucking here. Could you believe? This dude is absolutely fucking... Yeah, he says that his dungeon gear is better than his tier 1, but to be fair, it's harder to get the dungeon gear because the amount of time you've got to invest to get it all takes way longer than it would in 20-man Molten Core. Right, we'll stop stroking this rogue's ego. Let's keep finding our group. He just wanted a group to flex with, didn't he? I won't be surprised if he doesn't even need to do LBRS. Damn, we're going to be here for a while, I can tell. It always is. Tanks in short supply. I've not tanked as well for a good long while. I don't trust myself to do it. A DD mage? Yeah, we can take a mage. We can take a Kumis. Just need one more then. $54. 54 is low for this. Yeah, I'm going to take the 57 Hunter. I think that it is all. Yeah, that... Cool. Right, fair enough. Whatever. Whatever, I don't care. I don't want to kick people out, really. I can help it. And to be fair, this guy's geared to the teeth, so he will do the DPS of 2 people. Right, let's hope we can get the tank. Hope I've timed this well, because with Mark not being able to do this for like another 10 minutes or just under, I'm hoping that it's going to take us a short while to get this tank. This priest looks absolutely sick, I must say. Given that priests are objectively the worst looking class in vanilla WoW, this priest looks absolutely incredible. So cool. With the older benediction. Damn. Everyone's running around rocking like the ultimate stuff. Oof. Is this a tank? Are we in? Shit. We in. Where's the other tank? Is he a fair way away? Yeah, he is. He's all the way at... He's all the way at Orgrimmar. That's good. Awesome. This rogue looks sick. Everyone looks so incredible in this version of the game, I must say it. They do look amazing. Is it worth me just selling some of this shit that I've got? Thorium shells doesn't sell at a vendor? Wow. Are you back now, Mark? I've got water. I got some of that fat fucking morning glory dew. This is decent though. That was very quick to get that group together. Very quick. Right. Oh, jeez. What are we waiting on? Just the warrior to get here and the rogue to get back, I think. Oh, he's already flying. With Chad. Takes a bit longer to get groups together than this usually. This has been very smooth. Very smooth. Need to make sure that I make the most of my inventory. That I do any quests that I've got in here, because I've got an absolute ton to do here. Need to go find out what happened to Bijou, kill Halcyon, milk somebody. I get poisoned by... Okay, get poisoned by Mother Smolderweb. I'm sure that's doable. Bring the Darkstone Tablet. The Hall of Fortune, okay. Right, and kill these guys. We can do this. Right. Just while we wait for this rogue to make the world's longest copy. It's the mage. Or he's on his way. Not sure what we do now while we're waiting. Still looking through my stuff. I don't... Are these runes that worth? Mana for life? Are they decent? This mage is just refusing the pot. Right, there should be enough space, I think. Maybe even pop a firewater while we're at it, why not? Why the hell not? You use it all the time. Right. God, this guy is fucking... This rogue's not giving up, is he? He's desperate for a pot. Oh, he's getting a pot. Oh no, he's not getting a pot. A lone walker. Fuck me, that's a rogue name if ever I heard one. And it's a shit rogue name at that. Wow. I bet these mages make a shitload of gold from their portals too. I bet they do. How long are we waiting for this warrior? He's gone to Stonard? Why did he go to Stonard? Alright, well he's flying, I guess. We just have to wait again. Another like 5 minutes for him to get here. Ah. So let's have a quick look at the attunement quest line and see what we do after this. So we do Warlord's Command, then we go to Ettrig, and then we go into UBRS. So we might be able to get all of this done tonight, if we're lucky. And there is stuff worth getting in UBRS. Set your Hearthstone to Kargath because it's close to the dungeons and there's usually a mage to point at any time you need. That's true. That's true. You almost wish that there was a port to Kargath, don't you? Yeah, I always liked Kargath because it is just like really busy despite basically just being one hut. Classic orc settlement. One house made of tusks in the middle of a desert. Stupidly busy. Classic horde architecture. Is it just me, or has he travelled very, very not far away at all in the amount of time there? It's been a couple of minutes and the dude's gone from Stonard to Redridge. My lord. I think we should go as a 5. I'm sick of getting my ass handed to me by the Alliance. Is this where this guy tells us that he's flown to Lightsoap Chapel? He's gonna be here. Well, he's nearly here. He's going to have flown to Thorium Point or something, isn't he? Or maybe here. Burning Steps. Yeah, it was here. Right, okay, cool. Cool. Perfect timing though, Mark. Got the group together, got everyone here within a couple of minutes of you being ready to go. And we know we can smash this one out because we did it when I was leveling, so... We have got a level 54 mage, but given that everyone else is level 60 and this guy is supremely geared, I think we'll be good. What weapons has he got? Is that a Heartseeker? Bell Striker. Oof. Striker's Mark, wow. Guys fed? How much do the portals usually cost though, Mark? That's the question. Like, how much realistically do you pay for a portal to Orgrimmar? And is it worth it because of that? I might just be able to find out here. Good way to make a bit of G's though. Easy money. Money for nothing, and your ports for free. Vulcan Wrath is a really cool name for a character. Okay, tank's here. Let's go. Oh my god, this guy is fucking stacked. Kel Sarah. 6 out of 8? That's incredible. I think he's got the what's it called, the blaster shot launcher thing from Golemag too. 1 or 2G? I guess it's worth it. Large dick. Honestly, impressive shit though. Like, Tauren in full tier 1. Pretty much full tier 1, 6 out of 8. Oh god, are we still waiting for Mark? Uh-oh. Yeah, I do feel like I am lagging well behind, given that we've got people like this individual absolutely geared to the tits. It's very impressive. Looks great on the tank as well, Tauren. Dude looks absolutely sick. Kel'Thuzad has to be up there in my top 3 favourite swords, I think, in WoW. Not even just vanilla WoW, just WoW in general. Absolutely incredible weapon. He's been transformed into a water elemental. Oh, someone got clapped here. With the Reaper. See, this is why we go in as a team. Oh, there's a fight. Nice. At the point now where I can clap people. Oh, he's only level 50. Oh, I want to fire off my lava burst, man. Oh, let's remember, we're not doing BRD here. Doing LBRS. Why have I gone this way? This is not the right way. I'm gonna go up the chain. Really cool way to enter a dungeon as well, by the way. Very, very cool. Yeet. And we control the entrance. Good stuff. Where's our tanky friend? Is he outside crushing ass? Oh, he's here. Champion water elemental. He's champion too. Nice. Give him the buff. Give him the buff. And get our Wind Fury on the go. This guy looks incredible. Look at this. And he's got all the bits that make him look like he's wearing the set as well. That's the best part. When you finally look like you're wearing a full set, even if you're not, that's when it gets cool. Oh, Mark's nearly here too. I do want to test out my healing soon. Oh, dude. This guy is so geared. Drake Claw band, Don Julio band, a Nixia Blood Talisman. And there it is, Blaster Shot Launcher. This man is absolutely fed. This is the benefits of playing a tank, and this is why I need to do healing. Because I need to gain access to this esoteric knowledge, gentlemen. I also need to get my fucking rogue on the go. But hey, we're doing it. We're tuning. We're breaking the conditioning! I'm gonna pop a, I'm gonna no-life it and pop a full-on Winterfall Firewater, become a big boy. Ready for action. Oh. You made it in successfully, Mark. You've not been slain. There we go. Let's do this thing. Start finally killing. Right, let me get my quests up as well that I need here. Right. Milked. I like that. Milked is just an objective. Make sure we've got Wind Fury up. greed on as much of this stuff as we can. We need money if I'm going to get my big boy mount. Behind the curve, remember that. It's my achievement. Right, so our jobs. In the Hall of Fame, or whatever it was called, we need to get something or other, the Darkstone tablet. We need to milk. We need to get ourselves poisoned by Mother Smolderweb. We need to kill Halcyon. We need to do a cage warg pup. Sorry. We need to do something with a cage warg pup. And we need to kill these guys. Right, we know what we're about. Let's push on. Oh yes. You love to see it, love the crits. Oh, lots of greens, I want that too, because each of those greens sells for a G and a bit. Yeah, there we go, that's one green. I'll take that. Good start. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drop our tokens every single time like this. And just go in on these guys. Simple as. Getting quite a few silver from each of them as well, which means I should get a few gold just in loot, which is always nice. Want to make sure we have Wind Fury on for the benefit of the rogue, but I know that we're getting it also from Mark now that's looking at it, so. It should be a Shaman thing, goddammit. Shaman should be the fucking guys giving out Wind Fury. Maybe drop Grace of Air. What is this?
I don't have it out at the moment.
You don't have it out?
No, it's a rune, and obviously it's I'm using a healing rune instead.
Alright, fair enough. Something came up on screen though that I thought was that. It must just be the same thing. Oh, efflorescence. Ah, right, it's got the same icon as the Wild Strike Salt. It looks very similar. It's cool. At least I know that my fucking one valuable contribution isn't wasted. Snuck in there. Just waiting for me to make some anti-druid comment. Carving through this. It was miles quicker than doing this a few weeks ago.
Yes, in free form, because my healing's not particularly needed.
No. I mean, we've got a guy here who's... Like, I know the rogue is really geared, but the warrior is basically practically abyss. I think the only thing that you could realistically have better than what he's got, obviously you could have the full tier set, but if you had Thunder Fury, but... Yeah. You can get Thunder Fury just in like this phase, I think. I know it's like really hard to drop. I don't think you need Blackwing Lair or anything to be out for it. I think it's purely one core. Mickabokmark says, got the urge to start playing WoW Classic again after a couple of years. Is it worth it? I'd say it's worth it. If you like Classic WoW, then the product that's available now, Season of Discovery, is quite good because it's essentially vanilla WoW, but with some genuinely good quality of life changes. So, for example, Mika, you get like a currency called Undermine Real for killing bosses in the endgame dungeons, which can be redeemed for dungeon set pieces. So it means that there's always a reason for geared players to run the dungeons, and yet it doesn't feel like it's in any way cheapens the experience. Stuff like that. It allows you to play things that weren't viable back then, like I'm playing a two-handed enhancement shaman, which is absolutely viable. And it plays really nicely and still feels quite vanilla. So yeah, if you're into classic WoW, it's a good time to play. I'd say so. I mean, you know, until they put the WoW token in, right? Could be any day. I think the fundamental reality is that vanilla WoW endgame is just very satisfying and timeless, and this just adds a little bit extra to that, which is enough. So, it's my view.
Has he got polys with that? Is there anything we've got? Or was it just everything dies quickly enough?
Yeah, hang on, I'm going to turn my volume down a bit. Can't really hear you because I've got the noise of ogres. Going crazy. Yeah, I mean this is very fast. Last time it was LFG, but no action. Yeah, I mean the problem I've got with versions of WoW that have LFG is that, like, if I wanted to play a game where I didn't speak to anyone or feel like I was really interacting with anyone, I'd play Skyrim or Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate. I wouldn't play World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, to me, is only a great game when it's social. Like, it's designed like that, especially classic. Might be a bit inconvenient at times, even a lot of the time, but makes it worth it. Like, we've been chatting to these members of this group about all kinds of stuff. Mainly how fucking Giga Chad geared this tank is. Right, I think... No, is this... No, we're not having another Smolder Web. Smolder Web. Fuck me. This is the, yeah, this is the Ogre boss we need to kill for this quest, so... Cool. I've already got his head. If anyone doesn't take this, I might grab it for off-spec. See if I can grab some stuff. I'll keep this guy healed. See, I can heal even with the gear I've got. Like, I can keep these guys alive. Like, I'll take this. Seeing as they don't mind me having it. Mage's ring. Okay, I don't need that. That's absolutely for the mage. Cool. I don't need his head. I've already got that. Did I get the leggings? There we go. Nice. Strong. Cool. You don't need those, do you, Mark?
No, I think I greeded them. I think it's not better than what I've got.
Cool. Just worth getting some healing gear for me, because getting groups is just a lot easier as a healer. It's healing's way easier than tanking as well, because you basically just don't need to know anything other than how to heal.
People.
Like, yeah, follow and just press the healing buttons. Whereas with tanking, you're expected to know like the way around every dungeon and tons of greens in here as well. It's good. Good place to farm out some stuff. already running out of inventory space. Azaz, Alor, right. This isn't the place I need to be. This will be where the forest troll boss is.
There's one boss up the stairs, but
Yeah. Strong. Maybe I should have hung on to those mana pots. There we go.
mana more of an issue if it's doing pulls.
Yeah, it's just the speed which he's going. There's just no. It's relentless. Not been sheeped, right? Oh shit! Oh, the tank got thinged, right? Oh my god, it goes so hard when you get sheep like that. Yeah, whoever designed this, I don't know who designed this fight, but it's pretty crazy. It's rogue set. Cool. Oh, she doesn't count as one of the people, actually. That's interesting. I thought she was one of the leaders, but apparently you must be elsewhere.
No, it's room, it's the one down there.
Yeah,
We in combat, why can't I res?
we are. I think the tank's just gone straight in and pulled the next lot.
No, there was one running off, I think.
I'll res her, don't worry.
You're there to res him, yeah.
Yeah, I'm resing her. You only need one of those unadorned seals of ascension, don't you? You need 3 gems to go in it. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why there's hundreds lying around on the ground.
Yeah.
They still drop.
Yeah. Oh, that's a boon in the next room. Strong. Beastocker's gloves, that's... Ooh,
neither of the bosses that can drop gems have dropped on this run though, which is nice.
Wonder if that's worth getting that. 18 agility and 10 intellect, whereas what I've got's 10 intellect and 24 attack power. That's basically the same, isn't it? Yeah. No, it would be more. Agility, attack power. 1 agility is 2 attack power, isn't it?
Does agility work that way? Strength does, doesn't it? But I don't know, to be honest.
I'm just gonna grab it.
Or is it always your primary stat is 2 to 1? I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it might be strength for me, but it wouldn't be much of a difference. But what I've got currently is...
You get crit as well, don't you, basically, I think?
Yeah, what I've got currently is just raw attack power.
How's he going?
I don't know. Yeah, as it stands, I've got... That's the Bijou guys up here as well, for the quest. Yeah, so what I've got currently is 10 intellect, 28 attack power, and a little bit of armor, and 10 stamina, whereas this would be... would be 9 stamina, 10 intellect, but 18 agility. So if it is double, that would obviously be 36 rather than 28 attack power, so it would be better, but no idea really. I'll just keep them for now, and I'll get a consensus in a bit. Ultimately, it is the hunter set, so it's not like I want to have a ton of it. But
Or is the Death Griffin SoD?
I didn't know that.
He just dropped
Yeah,
something.
he did, didn't he? Right, so this is Mother Smolderweb. So we've got a quest.
So you don't want antidote, or whatever it's called. Do you want the poison to stay on?
Yeah, I need to get the poison on me for the quest.
We all get the poison on us, but yeah, I would normally remove it. But
Yeah, I'll let you know whether or not I get credit for the quest, but I think the idea is that I've got to go back to the...
you do.
Yeah, so just don't remove
Go
it.
back to that.
You and me are the only people who can remove it, so if you don't remove it, I won't.
You can.
Yeah, yeah, I won't bother doing it on myself, because obviously I need it, so... Yeah, cool. Hey Kalki, how's it going, man? We are doing LBRS because we are doing the first part of the Onyxia attunement. Is this the first one you're getting any Undermine Reel from? I must have picked it up earlier and not realised. Right, he needs that, so I won't bother. I won't need it because it's off spec for me. Cool. Right, okay, cool. So that's that quest sorted. I like that there's so many quests in these dungeons. It feels like a proper like shopping list of where you need to go. Not just mindlessly running through. Yeah, so basically, Kalki, we got a quest in Kargath in the Badlands from a warlord there, and it's this one, Warlord's Command, to essentially kill the main generals in LBRS, Lower Blackrock Spire, which is where we are. And once we do that, we can do Upper Blackrock Spire, UBRS, the true endgame dungeon of Classic WoW. Famous for the old Leroy Jenkins.
How long does Mother's Milk?
It's infinite by the looks of it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's not got a duration. God, my inventory's already full. Fuck
It's
me.
got a chance to stun you and everybody around, hasn't it?
Does it? No, didn't know that.
Immobilize.
Where have you guys gone?
Hmm?
Where have you gone? Oh, you're over there. Fucking hell. I was looking down for you. Oh, right, yeah. I see what you mean about the web. If it becomes a real pain in the arse, I will get rid of it. Because, like, it's not the most important quest. Like, it's not for the achievement or whatever, but need all the gold I can get. Yeah, it's a good one, Kalki. All of the endgame dungeons in vanilla are pretty strong. And this one's a really underrated one, I think. Oh my god. Who thought of this as, like, a good idea? Like, having it that you've got to do a quest where you keep this debuff on you, but it could just, like, stun your entire party.
Yeah, even if it's just you, we'd just leave you behind a bit, wouldn't we? But the fact is, it's immobilises everybody. Is like.
I know, I'm trying to, like, stay out of the way, but...
I mean, presumably it's not stun, right? So we can still fight if it happens.
Yeah, it's just a
immobilise.
route, yeah. I mean, proc doesn't seem to be that common. Fucking hell. Oh, well, I say that. Let's just hope that you don't get LOS by it at any point. Glad that I'm getting some gear together though, because it means that, like, it'll be way easier for us to find a group if we both are healers, or even to make one for that matter. Because I think you still only need. Do you need 2 tanks for UBRS? Because it's 10 man, right? So I'm assuming you'd want 2 tanks, but maybe it's not so big a deal having the 2 tanks. Maybe someone knows.
Has anyone got this? I don't know if I've got.
I've got it. I've got it.
Items. I think he's one of the bosses, isn't he?
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Yeah, the last bosses.
I had the head, to be fair, but didn't see the one here.
But you need the.
Oh, you need the banner too, do you?
If this was retail, they'd have a knockback, wouldn't they? So they could knock you off the platform.
Yeah, until people complain too much, then it'd be removed.
There must be a time-based thing. I always thought it was
Kill a certain number of them.
one spawns when everyone dies, but
At least they respawn quickly. Like, some of these timer-based encounters in vanilla fucking go on for about half an hour. Oh, there he is. I do love that ogre model. I think it looks sick.
fucking rock.
He's... Has he really?
Well, he's out of range.
I was gonna say, it looks like you don't need that knockback then. Rosevine Circle. Oh, to be fair. Do you need that?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Go for it. That's fucking good. That looks like a very good.
I've got 2 green rings, to be fair.
Oh, right, so massive. So Louise has gone to her parents to basically see, like, have her sister try on some bridesmaid dresses. And I told her to message me when she was on the way back because I startle really badly. And if she comes in the door, which is basically like 1.5 meters behind me, I'm going to shit myself. Yeah, it's going to be a memeable moment, shall we say. So she just put a message in the chat to let me know. How much of a pain in the ass is this net thing? Is it?
Fine, you can just shapeshift and get out of it.
Oh. If I shapeshift, do you think I won't be putting it in the first place?
Then I get put in it if I'm in freeform, but I have to go out of it, and then it
Right.
stops. That's the case of all the mobilizers.
Yeah. Oh no, it didn't do it when I went in ghost form. Ghost wolf. Oh, the double proc there. You just did it 3 times in a row. That can't be right. Right, so the next quests are need to kill. Did you get all of them when you were in here? Do you have the one to kill Halcyon as well?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Well, I didn't pick up all the quests.
Oh right, I just picked them all up because I thought if we're in here,
Bother.
yeah, one to kill Halcyon and one's to get the caged warg pup.
Can you share them or not?
I'll try to. I should be able to.
Or are we going this way?
Yeah, that one, and oh, I can't share the other one. But to be fair, the kill quest's probably one that we're more likely to do. I think the other one's going to be a pain.
Where's he going? He's one of the bosses on our list up here.
I think the Borg's down below.
Halfling's back down, which is where we go.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you doing up here?
Ultimately, we'll go where the tank tells us, I guess. Sadly.
Who's your tell?
Oh, we clean. Right. We clean, this is our job. I don't know what he means.
Clear.
Yeah.
What adventurers do. What the fuck? Why am I in aggro?
I don't know.
Seems like a boss. Did he come when he run down?
Or Master Zigris. Oh, great. Been netted at the worst possible moment.
Hop
My
off,
life.
he's gone.
I was going to say.
Didn't drop a fucking thing in my drop.
It's pure
It was too
druid.
level.
Pure druid tank.
Well, oh.
Get some rage, I guess. Get a feeling that this warrior will, like, squeeze out every point of rage you can. Right, I probably can't be asked for the walk up quest. Oh,
Got the item I need for 50 of the coin things, I think.
oh nice.
I think the second thing I need is just 15. That's all I really need to buy for it.
Yeah, getting a lot of real from this. Doesn't seem like it's every single boss that drops real though, weirdly. Like I didn't get any real from her, did you?
You get it from the quartermaster. I don't know if it's only ones at a certain level, I don't know.
Oh, to be fair, got one there.
Healing shield.
Ooh, shit. We'll take that. No one else could be even possibly need that, so.
Vendor spec.
You can swoop in with a need. Where was that even from? Like, is that like a random rare?
No, it was the boss.
Oh, right, so it was.
Killing Harlequin spawns, another buff boss thing.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. It's worth getting that. Because as I say, the only healing shield that I've got is from fucking Blood Moon event from phase 2. So yeah.
You pulled all that.
I thought. This mage will be getting absolutely blasted with XP. Got lucky getting into this group. Especially considering I was going to not kick him, but I was going to basically gently suggest that we get somebody else given that he was level 54 when we came in.
He's actually doing pretty decent AoE DPS.
Oh, I can imagine.
I think mages just chuck that frost bomb.
Yeah.
There's all the damage for him.
Oh. It's alright, not better than what I've got, but it's alright. Oh, you're doing the res, cool. Yeah, I got some good stuff out of this. Not good for my current spec, really. More for healing. Wonder what happens if I put on these gloves. Ah, great, less DPS and I fucking they were BOEs. Should never have even tried. Could have sold
It's
them.
not even seem to sell though, to be fair. Like even the epic BOEs are like 7 gold. It's like, alright.
Well, I can imagine because it's the same as what you can buy though, right?
I don't know, to be fair.
I think it's the same item as what you can buy for the reel. So obviously before you used to get it this way, now people get it with the reel. So like, given that there's a more convenient way to get it through currency, it's not such a big deal.
Also, if it drops in here, then it gets spammed so much whenever
Yeah, exactly.
requesting.
People are already spamming it for achievement quests and for the reel itself. I found that like I had the warrior braces and didn't even sell. They didn't come to vendor it, 'cause it just wouldn't sell in the auction house. Does it have to be 8 fucking seconds as well?
Unnecessary, innit?
Yeah, it's just... It's like it was designed to take the piss.
There's actually no reason for it.
I know, it's a...
It would just be like damage, wouldn't it, if you wanted it to make it some sort of challenge.
Oh yeah. make it that it, like, basically, yeah, it gives you buffs the enemy bosses or like debuffs your allies or whatever if you're in a certain range. Just give it something more interesting than just stun.
Imagine how annoying if all 5 of you are trying to do the quest and you're all proccing separately.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Right there, this part. Even if it's got high damage, I guess. It's nice to be at the point I can just pretty much spam heals and not run out of mana now.
Yeah, have you got the Wrath rune on?
Yeah, but it's much less impactful now than it was, you know,
Right.
in the earlier phases.
Yeah.
Which means spam, I can just cast more heals without, you know, just because I've got more spirit or more intellect and whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Bigger mana pool and bigger MP5. Just having loads of mana anyway and innovate on a 4-minute cooldown, but you know, barely have to drink.
Yeah. Darkstone Tablet is another quest that I've still not done. Apparently there's a place called the Hall of Fame. I don't know where the fuck that is, but whatever.
I got Darkstone tablet as well, but I've had it for ages and
Yeah.
not done with it.
Right. This was really quick, when you think how long this dungeon is.
Where's the imported documents from? Is it from this last spot, I guess?
I think it must be. Now you really got me wishing that my Hearthstone was Skargat because I've got these quests to hand in.
Oh.
Right. Oh no, it wasn't it? Have you got that staff? I guess to be fair, I guess the mage is gonna, yeah, the mage needed for it anyway, that's fine.
I use one-hander and half-hand at the moment anyway.
Yeah, fair.
Probably the imported Blackrock documents about it's an item we have to pick up somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I would have thought that it would be on him, but at Boone, Ogres are here. Oh.
What does it mean here?
Like this boss.
Was it only a chance draw?
I don't think so. How do you fucking link a quest? I guess we have a little look back through the other bits we went to. Oh my god, I keep getting spammed by this fucking thing.
Here, have I
Oh my god.
too early?
A rock, right.
Yeah, rock that boss then.
Yeah, it's the ogre.
Looking run. I just dropped down.
Oh yeah, it is just dropped down, yeah. Cool.
No, I dropped down.
Literally, if you ran along the bridge that we came across just outside the room we were in there and dropped, you would have got it. I think whether or not to try and go back to Kargath through the dungeon, or whether it's easier to just half and then fly again. Looks like if I get the debuff on me, doesn't matter if somebody's like 40 yards away from me, it'll still send the debuff over to them.
I'm not getting it.
Right. Where have you got to?
I dropped down right in front of you to carry on going out of the dungeon before I realised that that's where the item was. So
Oh, right, okay.
I went back up.
There's nothing around here, to be fair, so it's literally just where I'm sat. So just make your way to where I am.
Yeah. See that thing on the floor near the...
Yeah, it's literally directly
Yeah.
behind me, yeah. Just looks like a map or a scroll. I'll stay in, because obviously if the others leave, I leave, you'll get ported out. Oh, you look like you... Yeah, you come up the way. Rock on this web thing is absolutely insane. Right, cool. I'm gonna half to Org and do it that way, unless you think it's easier for us to try and walk out of here.
Don't know, to be fair.
You know what, I'll just half. It's easier.
I'm gonna head to her.
Safer, isn't it? Especially with this bloody web thing. It's pretty crazy when you think about it, because somebody could get that debuff on them and effectively be like, unless they knew somebody who could dispel them, they'd be fucked. I know you get a load of the venom sacks.
Yeah,
From...
I guess that could clear it, can it?
Yeah.
Cures one poison effect, yeah.
But like, and you do get them literally from, right, like the mobs that spawn on the boss, so it'd be impossible not to get them. But imagine that you don't get them or whatever, or you don't like, your inventory's full so you don't pick them up. You could be locked with this, like getting stunned every couple of seconds. Well, I've not been stunned yet, so maybe it only happens inside the dungeon, but I doubt it. I think I will be getting it in a sec.
You'll be loving that after you hand that quest in. The next one is to go back to Orc, although you've got your
Yeah.
recall, haven't you, I guess?
I was going to say, benefit of a shaman. Like, I've never been in a position where I've had to wait for a hearth or anything like that, because combination of a hearthstone and a 15-minute astral recall, like, you're never going to need to hearth more often than, like, that. Very strong. Yeah, just have a look at the stuff I got there from like a healing perspective. That shield's good. The leggings also good. Did I get anything else? I got a headpiece from doing the Shaman quest in Scholomance the other day, which is for healing as well. So yeah, kind of got a fair bit of stuff now. Enough stuff to like balance out what I've already got. I just need a one hand that's decent at this point.
Is it still 1,000 gold in SoD for the epic mount, or have you reduced it? Or...
I think it's reduced. I think also, doesn't it get reduced automatically based on your rep anyway?
Well, yeah, but it's still like, I don't know, 800 or something, isn't it? Still.
Yeah. I think it was reduced in SoD. Not sure how much by. I finally got a prec on myself from the web. It's the first one after leaving the dungeon. It seemed to have been so bad outside.
Google seems to suggest 800 once you're exalted, so I think it is still
Alright, fair
1,000.
enough. I mean, I'm way off. I don't know where you're at.
What, gold or exalted?
Gold.
Yeah, 370.
Yeah, I'm only at 314. Need to start doing professions or some shit if I want to
That's
get
been
that.
quite a bit getting my alchemy up, to be fair. I don't know why. I can use it.
Yeah. I've got leather working, but I think that I don't know how much the mats go for, but I'm not even at the point of being able to get the mats from the endgame dungeons yet. The two-handed shaman here, who's got molten core gear and the Arcanite Reaper. Fucking sick. 67 DPS and 84 attack power with Arcanite Reaper. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this is what we need to get. This is what I need. Is this it? What are you doing in Winter Spring?
Flying to Orgrimmar from Moonclad.
Oh, right, fair enough. Oh, this guy here is sulfur ass shaman. Very strong. I do think that like the impact of weapons and armor matters so much more in vanilla all this compared to retail. Like I
Yeah,
can't
because
remember.
it's because of stat blow, isn't it? Like, actually makes a difference if you got like 20 extra armor or whatever, or...
It's a few things, isn't it? Part of it as well is like lack of transmog. Like I personally think it's great seeing these different people with like slightly different loadouts because of either their build or because of where they're at in the gearing pipeline. But like with transmog, yeah, everyone looks great, but no one looks spectacular. There's no knowing of whether or not you're dealing with an absolute chad or whether it's just some guy who's run like I don't know, Temple of Sargeras a billion times.
I guess that's the joys of running around in tree form. I don't really fucking matter what I'm wearing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Was that in vanilla? Or was that a TPC thing?
What tree form?
Yeah, Triumph form.
Definitely not. No, it's a rune in this in the vanilla.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, TPC. Shame you'd have looked all right if you'd been actually playing vanilla. Ironically, I think the tree form is pretty sick, but there should be for everything like that. There should be like a cosmetic option to hide it. Oh, fucking hell, it's the Blood Moon, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It's an hour ago. Completely forgot about the Blood Moon. I think that was a real waste. They didn't make it worth doing in max level. It could be really fun, especially with all the different PvP gear people had. A real opportunity to test themselves out.
Speak, friend.
Yeah, I don't think because I didn't play SoD from the start. I was never at like max level when you were all doing it. I think it was when I was still leveling my shaman.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good piece of new content, I think. Like, it was nice seeing like loads of people running around doing it, feeling like you were doing something different, doing it as a group too. Like, it's really fun, especially on stream, right laugh. But obviously they didn't really make it worth doing in Phase 4 because like the rewards aren't worth it.
guessing this geezer we've got a council with is just in Thrall's room.
Do we not need to hand the question in Kargath?
I have someone saying Gargoth have done that.
Oh yeah, Ettrig. Yeah, he's in Thrall's room. I think he then gives us a quest to do a UBRS. I think it's as simple as that. I don't think we have to like do a lot of stuff before UBRS after this.
Have you not been watching any War Within streams?
No, I didn't even know it was coming out like the other day until you messaged.
Yesterday at 11 o'clock, but that was, because Blizzard have jumped on the pay 70 quid and get the 3-day early access.
Is that what that is? Is that
Yeah,
what the whole thing is going on? Because I know people are pissed off.
It
As
comes out on
always.
the 26th.
Right. Okay.
Came out, yeah. Well, came out last night, 11 p.m. if you paid. Well, I mean, the expansion itself is like 55, right? I think it's 70. It's the top version that you got the pre.
Yeah.
The extra 20 quid or whatever.
It's
But you
just
got a lot of other stuff, but depends how asked you are about cosmetics and that. But
just thinking an MMO that's like it's not the same as like doing that in like a single player game. I mean, I think that
no,
And
but
I-
they have tried to. I mean, they've gated it somehow. I think you can only run normal dungeons until actual release, and then I think it doesn't matter. I mean, there's absolutely no point in paying for it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because they gated the whole launch, where even like heroic instances unlock on launch, but in 2 weeks' time, when season 1 actually starts for the Mythic Plus, seasons,
yeah,
they're kind of buffing the item levels that you get from heroic. So even if you farm all the gear you need, you have to farm it again because it'll be available at a higher item level in 2 weeks' time. So there's no fucking rush to get to max level and start doing dungeons.
just seems like quite a cynical thing to do. Like I get that they've put things in place, like you've just said, to like limit how much of an effect it has on people, but then it's like, so you acknowledge that by doing this you were going to have an effect on people, but you did it anyway. You just like found some.
Well, the 2 week one can't be because of that, surely, because it's 2 weeks. So the early access is only 3 days.
Yeah.
So 80 and higher eye level heroics behind the launch of season 1 in 2 weeks' time. That seems
Yeah.
just a design choice based on.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just, even if like they've made it so that there's no real like power disadvantage, it just seems really weird to like suggest that people should pay significantly more, like 50% more, for getting to play the game 3 days earlier. Because like you've not made anything extra. Like I know you say there's some other goodies and stuff, and that's fair enough. But like if the game is ready to release now, then it should be released now. Do you know, that's kind of my view on it. I dislike this idea that we've got the
That's not
game.
right.
So
I don't remember him doing early access for Dragonfly or whatever.
no, I don't think they've ever done this before. I don't get the justification, because like historically, game dev company used to like make a game and they'd ship the game in a finished state, and then they would like start working on, or like finish working on, an expansion that they then release later down the line, like Morrowind or whatever, Age of Empires, take whatever example you want. Whereas now it feels like game developers have like DLC made and ready to go before the game's even finished, just so they can then continue to sell stuff. It's like, well, if the game was done and that DLC was done as well, it should be released with the base game, not like kept in behind your back to then milk more money out of people as if you were like working on it as additional content. Alright, let's hand this in.
Next part is just go to Spire and slay War Chief Rend, and that's just the final boss in Upper Black Rock,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's a bit simpler than the other ones.
So presumably, because you can't normally complete quests in a raid, right? But presumably that one you can.
Yeah, I think so. I think you can complete kill quests in a raid if it's inside
Oh
the
no,
raid.
no, it's. I mean, unless it makes a difference. But in your quest log, it's tagged for raid. So I don't know. Maybe that makes a difference.
Ah, right, okay, yeah. I'm assuming it does.
I know I've done before where like you've joined, especially in retail when you can like port to instances or whatever. But I've joined a raid and been questing while I'm doing it and wondering why the fucking quest item's not dropping
Yeah,
from anywhere. And
yeah, I've
then
been there.
realise, oh, I'm in a raid group.
Definitely been there before. Right, okay, let's hand these in.
No, I've got fucking 46 minutes on my car gaff there still, so I'll have to go back the old-fashioned way, I guess.
Well, to be fair, I'm not at your point, so you can take your time.
I guess it's the not Grim Patrol. What the fuck's the Zeppelin 2 Green? What it's called? That'll be the
Gromgol?
one, won't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gromgol's the one to take. It still takes fucking ages. To be fair, I'm thinking of doing what you did and making my Hearthstone set to Kargath and just getting people to paying for a port dog. To be honest, might be the best way to do it. Nice. Right, Warlord's Command, hand that in. Chance to hit by 2% is good, even if it's less damage.
Isn't really a healing one, I suppose. Increased crit chance in spells includes healing, but
Yeah, no, I'm
I
just...
thought there was an MP5 one or something.
Yeah.
Mark of the Tyranny was always like a really good tank,
Yeah.
like pre-bis one, but
Just trying to decide whether or not to get these shoulder pads that are leather but are 12. Intellect and 5 spirit. It's probably not worth it. 22 intellect, 5 spirit for shoulders.
what's the Oni meme?
The Oni meme.
Is it something I got from Oni where they're like 5 stam, 5 strength leather belt or something like that? I can't remember what it is.
Can't remember.
You not heard it?
No. Are you on about, the only Oni meme that I really know is the more dots one.
It might not be Oni, I might have made that bit up, but
Right, I'm not going to bother with Voon's vice scripts. I think they're probably a garbage. Grab this. Right, speak to Ettrig. It's annoying, isn't it, that it sends you back to Orgrimmar just to speak to one person to then come back here. But I guess that's the age of WoW where it was all about roleplay. I need to get this fucking poison thing sorted. Mother's Milk, who does this? Is that for...
it's definitely not Oni. I don't know where I got that part of the meme from, but
Right.
that's some doogie thing over a level 18 item.
Right.
What do you need?
I think it's Flamecrest where I hand in the milk. The milked quest. Can't wait to get rid of that one.
Yeah, it's the one in the steps, whatever that's called.
Yeah. Flamecrest. To be fair, it was worth doing that dungeon because so far I've already made like 20 gold from doing it. Just that one run. And that's without vendoring half the stuff. Yeah, I've got a fair bit of healing stuff now. Once I get a one hand, I should be able to stand toe to toe. Wonder how long it'd take to get a UBS group together, because it is 10 man. Bigger group. Maybe easier to find groups doing it though, to be fair.
Probably. Looking for ones that need a healer, probably, and just saying I've also got a DPS.
Yeah, either that or ones that need 2 healers, but I think most people form their groups around at least a healer, maybe a healer and tank. Right, okay, this is the guy who wants to know way. Right.
Watch your back.
Okay,
Got
done.
my attention. Off with you.
Oh, trinket. Oh, it's basically... Yeah, it's a tanking trinket.
Be good.
And there's 7 Gs for that. Worth it for the pain and suffering, I guess.
Got all of our pain and suffering.
Ha, true.
Worth you getting 7 gold.
Yeah. 8 gold, actually,
Selfish.
once I sold it on. Sold the shite item.
I did someone on Bottleneck. Bottleneck, you have to add... Do you have to do the name, the hash, and the numbers, or just the hash and numbers?
I think you... It's been ages since I've added anyone on Battle.net, to be honest. I think you do the whole thing, but wouldn't know for certain. Right, I'll go back to Orgrimmar and hand this into Etrig. Not seeing too many looking for groups, to be fair. Don't want to have to put together a 10-man group if we can help it.
I've got... I don't know if it... I've got the looking for group bulletin board add-on, and that's...
Yeah.
Makes it slightly better, because I can just filter out, you know... It picks up... Do you know what the add-on is? Yeah, it picks up...
Does it basically, like, look for people who've said certain things in chat?
Well, yeah, it's got, like, all of the dungeons and all instances, and you just tick which one you're looking for, and then it gives you a list of what which people have been looking for groups based on.
Fair enough.
I'm looking for. Does it count as a raid? No, Upper Blackrock Spire dungeon. Just a 10-man dungeon, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, it's considered a dungeon. You just can do it with 10 people. Thing is that if I join as a healer, I mean, I can join as a healer because I do have one hand. Just my gear will be shit, but I don't think it matters that much. Like there was a point where you had to AFK there during that fight, during that dungeon, and I was able to keep the tank healed, and he was in massive gear. So, right, Etrig.
DPS looking for group, LBRS, EBRS. No, I think, like I say, I think if we don't find a group that's looking for something, it's going to take forever to find 8 people, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
because if we start doing a group and we find like 4 or 5 people, and then all of a sudden we find a group who's looking for 2, it's like, we can just leave. But...
Hmm. I feel like I should be reading this quest, but I've not done so. Well, so do you think we form a group, and then if we see one where they just want to, we just break it up?
No, I don't know. I think that's a bit.
It needs a bit of a dick move.
Yeah, to be fair, but it depends what's actually going to be quicker.
Yeah. Let's have a look here.
I mean, since I've changed the filter on my add-on, I've had 2 DPS looking for UBRS, and
Yeah. Well, the thing's going to be
so I still need to find 2 tanks and 1 other healer, wouldn't I? I guess, or 3 healers. Isn't it 3 healers for? 7?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. Yeah,
So
3 healers, 2 tanks, 5 DPS is normally the thing, isn't it? But I don't
right.
know.
Because I was going to say, because
I don't know if
that's the difficulty, isn't it? So 3 healers, 7 DPS. Well, like 3
it might
healers.
not need it, 'cause I'm sure back in the day, like if you were really geared, you could 5-man it.
Yeah, we've got people who will be absolutely geared to the nines, like that warrior and
Oh,
rogue, but
I don't know if I'm thinking of like going back and running it in TBC or something. But
it's probably
I don't know.
easier doing it with 10 or close to 10. But I think that by the sounds of it, like, is the two tank thing, is that actually like mechanically necessary, or is it more just like the size of groups? And
I honestly can't remember
Yeah.
any EBRS bosses. I don't know if any of them have got tank buster mechanics. I don't know.
right. I'm not even sure which of any of these trinkets is worth having. Try to have a look and see if it says if any of these trinkets are like.
I'm just getting random whispers from people, just assuming that you're a healer because you're a druid. I mean, they're right, but
Yeah. Trinkets.
hey there, hosting an MC on Sunday. Need a restore druid.
Fucking
Are
hell.
you up for it?
It's crazy, isn't it, how people will like just message you saying like, hey, we've got a
Hey, you're a level 60 druid. You must be geared enough to do Morton Car.
yeah, do you want to just like join us for a raid in 2 days' time? Like, right, apparently none of those trinkets are worth getting for me, but right. Okay.
Is it fair? You may as well get the crit helium one.
Yeah, no, I just think the ones I've got are probably already decent.
Right.
Because, for example, like one I've got, level 50, is chance to hit and crit. So, like 1% crit, 1% chance to hit. The other one's 20 attack power and 1% chance to hit.
But hit's literally pointless for you as a healer if you're looking for healing gear.
Yeah, but
Crit's better.
yeah, but like I'd first and foremost look for some like a trinket that's for enhance. But obviously, I take your point. Like if neither of them are that good for enhance, I may as well
just take
get.
it just a helium one.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, it's fair enough because I've got one. Like I say, it's 20 attack power and chance to hit, so that's useless for healing.
If you're just gonna vendor, it's not worth it because they're not massively vendor price ones, are they?
Yeah, no, it's and any little help with the healing's worth it. To be honest.
Yeah, they only vendor for 160, don't they? So it's not.
Yeah, I do think that the way that healing works in Season of Discovery is very like imbalanced. Like I can heal a tank as a shaman in like non-healing gear. Like I'm not be that
But how
efficient.
could you go home if you're actually going to try and do a dungeon? You probably won't be able to.
I probably wouldn't go faster than I do as an enhancement shaman in DPS though, and especially with a good tank, and with shamanistic rage, it's way less of a problem. So
But I also hate. I mean, I know retail's gone too far the other way, but I also hate when mana consumption is the only thing that balances healing. It's like, well, it shouldn't. It should be around about throughput as well. It's just like, oh, you go home and then your tank dies.
yeah, it should be.
Whereas retail's the opposite, isn't it? I don't think you have to worry about mana at all in as a healer.
Yeah.
It's just about can you spam quick enough to.
Yeah, there's definitely a middle ground to have. I think it should be a case of like your gear makes it easier, but your skill also makes it easier.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think we're going to find 8 because in the 5 minutes we've been waiting, there's been one shaman and one warrior looking as DPS looking, so we could be a group of 4, but
Yeah.
there's been nobody else. It's probably best just to wait and see for an 8.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Worried, thinking if there's anything else to do in the meantime. Looking through these.
Tonight we can't just like log the rogue and warlock and level while.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like have basically one tab open.
I mean, I can have looking for group bulletin board open on my warlock. And
Yeah.
If somebody was looking for a healer in DPS, I could say, I've got 60 ults, we'll log.
Yeah, I mean you can do that if you want. I'm not fussed.
I just don't know what else there is to do at 60. That's all. Because the other thing is to do is like look for like a Stratform group or something, whatever. But then we obviously wouldn't be able to do this when a group came up. So
Yeah, that's it. I think that it's about trying to like factor in. Oh wow! To be fair, the rogue gloves are selling for 17 Gs, which I think's fair enough.
what's that? The rogue.
The rogue,
BOE
the
one?
Shadowcraft BOE gloves going apparently for 19 Gs, according to auctionator. Sorry, whether or not that's genuine or just bullshit. Sometimes I
Sounds
put
like
things
an
on.
add-on. Sure, you don't have add-ons.
And Dark Runes sell for a bit as well, actually. I'm surprised about that.
Yeah, they will do. Healers fucking.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know it's like because I think those are the ones that drop in Stratform, aren't they? And
Yeah, they are.
Skullman's,
Yeah,
whereas Demonic Ruins are the ones that drop in like the Blackrock Mountain
DFC and yeah.
dungeons. Yeah.
Is there any difference, or is it like, do you get
No,
more mana back for the life?
read me yours.
Well, I've just put it on, but hang on a
Is
sec.
it 900 to 15 mana for 6 to 1,000 life? 600 to 1,000.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. God
So-
knows why they've made two different.
I think probably just to keep it thematically consistent.
Just to annoy you, so you have to have two different
Yeah.
bag slots taken up.
To be fair, if we can't get a group for UBRS, I would be up for doing another just random dungeon because I'm on 44 Undermine Real. Obviously, like 50 is for a tier piece, isn't it?
I don't know, to be fair, because for some reason, well, to be fair, I'm only based on what I'm looking for off Wowhead, but I've only got 2 pieces on my pre-red besting slot. Although I'm sure, although the tier pieces probably aren't pre-red besting slot, they're probably better than what I've got. So
Yeah. So, like, people have explained this to me, but it's not still gotten through my thick skull. How does it actually work with this system of like upgrading them or whatever? Because the ones that
I didn't even know you could.
right,
No idea what happens at endgame in SoD. I've not really looked into it, to be honest.
fair enough. Because as it stands, like the one that I saw seemed.
So what do you get them at, like blue, and you can upgrade into epic or something? Can you? I don't know.
I think you can, yeah. I think you can upgrade
Yeah.
parts of the pieces to epic. I don't think all of them become epic,
Yeah,
but
genuinely no idea.
yeah.
I wonder if I should start. Because I've never actually needed on Agi gear. I wonder if I should start getting a tank set as well.
What do I need to actually do to get the level up part? Let's have a look here. Got a quest from the guy. Right. Need to bring 20 gold, 15 silver for venom, and the bindings of the elements, which is the braces part. Apparently. That's how you start the quest, but annoyingly the braces that you get from that aren't even in my best in slot bit, so bit of a pain. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of the pre-rare best in slot does come from getting that, doing this quest line, so it's probably worth doing it. For me, anyway.
Guess what my pre-red besting slot is for my helm? Something from Wild Offerings.
Is it really? From, like, Phase 3?
Well, I don't think you can get Wild Offerings from Phase 4, can you?
No, you can't. That's insane.
Second one's Sunken Temple drop.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff from Sunken Temple too, but I've not seen anyone still want to do Sunken Temple.
There's a couple more saving the that's an Alliance only quest. But there's a couple of good ones from Diamond and stuff. So but the out and out best on the much difference is from Wild Offerings.
Looking to see what else is worth getting for me, because obviously if we're not going to be able to do UBRS now, I'll see what else is worth doing.
You may as well have a look. I've literally seen nothing other than those 2 DPS Helkin, so if you've got a certain dungeon that you might want to run, you may as well look for that instead.
So much of it is this quest line to get the zooped up tier stuff, but at the same time, it's you need the real. So
is it Antheon's parting words?
say again.
Oh no, that must be the Alliance version of it.
What to get the?
You got like tier shoulders and stuff.
I think the quest line is, you know where Thrall's room is. There's a guy in there called Mokbar in the circular bit where Thrall is, and he starts it off. And like the first part of it is.
Yeah, because on Wowhead it says it starts in Ironforge, but it's obviously the Alliance version. So.
Yeah, it starts in. Basically, his first quest is you got to bring in 15 silver venom samples, 20 gold, and then also you're going to bring in the initial braces of the set, which presumably you can either get as a drop or you can buy for your Undermine Reel. And what he'll give you in return is the braces of the set, like the second level braces of the set, I presume. And
Or then does he give you a quest to do
Yeah,
the shoulder version? Or
yeah,
whatever?
he gives you like more stuff and
I mean, a lot of this stuff is can leather working, and I shouldn't have.
yeah.
Shouldn't have gone herb in alchemy.
Right.
Best in slot back is leather working. Best in slot shoulders are leather working.
I've got a ton of leatherworking, but to be fair, I've got leatherworking as a prof, so.
But they're all better. But they're all bind and pick up.
Oh right, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't see what the point is
No,
of
the best.
doing that.
No, the best in slot cloak is bind and equip leather working. But yeah, my best in slot shoulders are leather working and tailoring shoulders, but they're both binder and pick up. I guess it incentivizes you to pick a profession that makes a difference rather than just buying it off the auction house. But
To be fair, there's a group here. Somebody wanting 2 tanks, 4 healers, and DPS for Molten Core Peak 1. I'm almost tempted to just fucking rush the side for that. I don't know how long that would take.
no, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Ironically, with this, I think in some cases it's probably easier to go to Molten Core than it is to do the dungeons.
More people looking for it.
Yeah. Not seeing that many people doing dungeons, to be fair, which is a bit weird because there's a lot of people on. But I guess there's probably also a lot of people who aren't really after dungeons anymore, I guess.
Farm Scholar Mans. Which ones would we do? So Farm Scholar Mans or Blackrocks by Diamonds is good stuff dropping. I know East is the lower level one, but I don't know if
Yeah.
good stuff a few drops in North and West or not.
North is got my best in like one of the pre-raid best in slot necklace options.
What about lower Blackrock Spire? Would you do that for gear or was it just for the quest? Don't think there's much in there for me.
Yeah, I'm looking through it. Yeah, like obviously like Hodge from Blackrock Depths worth it, but fuck that. Strathholm is good for a one hand, but I obviously do two-handed.
I just done Scolamance, Strathholm, EBRS, and North and West Diamols.
Yeah.
On the filter.
To be fair, they're all worth doing for the reel. Demon Fall Canyon's got my 2 options of trinket as well.
I forgot about that place. Maybe I'll take that as well. The lower Blackrock Spire maybe is worth it because there's quite a few bosses for real.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
Although we have just done it. Yeah, there's a couple of things for me in Demon Fall Canyon, to be fair. So if there's anyone up for that, it's probably you've done that, haven't you? You were you were there when we did that. Yeah.
I've not done Strath or Scoreman, so I don't know if they're supposed to be harder or easier than Demon Fall. The bosses in Demon Fall are actually quite hard, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Scholarman's is just longer.
They definitely seem to have, well, the last few bosses actually seem to have actual mechanics, don't they? In Demon Fall Canyon, I guess, because it's, new, isn't it? Where Classic's not normally, they're normally all tank and spank, aren't they? Just with some, maybe one flavour.
Yeah.
I guess it would be fair to assume you've not spent all day of the last 3 days watching the test match.
Didn't even know there was a test match. Oh, there's looking for 2 more DPS and healer for Strat. Could join that if you wanted. I've not done Strat Home yet.
No, no.
If I'm going to do that, I better get myself moving, because closest fucking light point I've got is Tirisfal. Be worth doing that, to be fair. I think there's a couple of pieces of gear worth doing in Strat Home for me.
I've whispered him. Said we'll drop group if you want us, so let's see what he says.
Yeah.
I said yeah.
Yeah, cool. Start moving then. Put my healing gear in the bank. Oh, to be fair, I picked up a few pieces of healing gear that I had squirreled away here, I didn't realise. Get rid of this now. Has he invited you?
No, he said yes, exactly. He said what names? Well, I've whispered you on a level 60 druid, so probably this.
Not the brightest of chaps, by the looks of it.
Called start block. He might not be the group leader. No, he is.
Nice. Oh, I imagine that if you have the Argent Dawn Commission on in here, you get benefits like you do in Scholomance. Giddy Goose, Sniper Wolf, and Sadlock. Righteous Orbs, are they some sort of giga crafting
Yeah.
thing? Fair. I love how much,
Where
like...
where are we going? I thought.
yeah, Strat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I thought they were dropped from. Oh shit! I don't know if we've got any fucking flight points. I have to go to
Well, Tourist Fall's what I've got as well,
City.
mate, so we can just...
Undercity, you mean?
Yeah, Undercity, sorry, yeah. I mean, he's in Tourist Fall. Yeah, I'll meet you there. I like that there's so many cool like intricacies with vanilla, like lots of different items and reputation things and stuff like that. I think it's very underlooked.
Who the hell are they tanking this group? The rogue?
Yeah, presumably. Maybe the Warlock.
Well, I would assume the warlock, but he's currently got a rune that reduces his threat by 20%. If you look at his buffs,
Right, yeah.
Master Demonologist reduces threat caused by 20%. That can't
He's
be right.
also only level 58, so I would have thought it would be a bit ballsy to want to tank strat with a group of level 60s. But it could be Giddy Goose potentially. Did specifically say healer DPS is what he was after.
I don't know what rogue tanks are like.
Not seen one in
Definitely
ages.
Fairly well balanced.
Yeah. I think it's more though that there's a lot of people who would play rogue who are interested in tanking. All right. Fair enough. Let's see how we get on.
Well, you'll give him some threat back, I guess, will you? With Alpha of the whatever it's called.
Yeah, I can give them that. We got traps for kiting back up. I could see this going horribly wrong. Right, I'm going to quickly go for a piss for 2 seconds. Yo, what's up? Hopefully this Warlock can do what he says. Yeah. Ooh.
Chuck some nim on in the background while I fly.
Yeah. Where'd you fly from?
Cargaff.
Oh. I think this will be me having done all of the level 60 dungeons apart from UBRS, which is decent enough. Wonder when the best time is to try and get a group for UBRS. But I would have thought, presumably, doing it with, like, when we've got a few more people from the guild online is probably a good start.
Hmm.
Just benefit from having a tank and maybe one or two more.
I don't know if the rest of them have given up a bit, to be fair. I've not seen anything from online for ages.
You
Is Tim
reckon?
planning on playing Phase 4? I don't know.
He said that he was planning on playing it at some point, but don't think that's anytime soon. Yeah, I've just seen Joe's not been online for nearly 3 weeks.
Lou and Shin's other characters aren't even in the guild anymore.
Yeah. To be fair,
Warrior and Priest.
yeah. To be fair, Clue was online 2 days ago, and Radu was online yesterday. So I forgot this fort. Someone.
Just listening to a Nim song, and it on the right hand side where it says suggested videos.
Yeah.
You ever heard or listened to the Jace Hall I Play WoW song?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a blast from the past. 18 million views 14 years ago.
I know, it's when you see, like, I randomly stumbled like, I was listening to a song from the band Level 42, right, called Fire, and one of the related searches was just a random video with, like, 1,000 views from 16 years ago, and it was, like, my Level 42 Fire Mage in the Burning Crusade, and it was, like, a video from the Burning Crusade with, like, unregistered hypercam and everything.
Oh, we're getting summons.
Yeah, it's a shame people aren't on that much, but I mean, people played SoD pretty consistently for quite a long while, to be fair. I can understand people wanting to take a break or whatever. Oh, nice. I love this dungeon. I think this is, like, real.
Do we need a key?
No, I think we're already in. There's something portals inside the...
Ah, right, yeah.
Cool.
Sad lockets. Oh, you need a key for in here, but someone will have it, won't they?
Well, yeah, because they'll have had to have gotten through to do the portal. This rogue also looks really cool. So, have you got your Argent Commendation on?
No, never quested here. I just did dungeon leveling from
Let me just check. It's worth doing it. Just to get this item so that you can farm rep.
So if you did like start going to the club, would it be just for Old World or?
No, to be fair, like I bought like me and my mate Jenny were gonna get into it again like 2 years ago, before he died, and I bought like a Battle Force for Chaos Marines.
Oh, fair 40k.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, looking at those pictures, it seemed like 40k is the main thing that they play when they're not
40k
playing.
is
Yeah.
40k is the main thing, definitely. That and D&D, it's a big D&D group to be fair. But...
To be fair, I'd be up for trying D&D at some point because I've always wanted to try it, but like it's just never had.
No, I'm exactly the same. I'd never played it until
Yeah.
I started doing it at the club. I got, but then I had to drop the group just because I actually really enjoyed it. It was cool, but because I could only go to like half the Thursdays, so they wanted to like proxy me half the time. I'm just like, it's not worth it, guys. And...
Yeah. Do they do it like on the Thursday and the Sunday for the D&D groups or something like?
It tends to be the group because it's like a group.
Yeah.
There's like 4 different groups. Or there's probably more than 4 different groups. It's like just campaigns that are going for months or years. They don't mind if you join. You just join. Whatever. They make a story up for you to join, or occasionally someone will start a new one. But
yeah,
it tends to be they can only really fit. It'll be like, we do it every first Thursday of the week, of the month, or second Thursday of the month, third Thursday of the month, or fourth Thursday of the month. So
yeah.
there can only really be 8 groups going because there's only really space for 2.
Oh shit! There's a Lions outside.
So... What was that?
Yeah. You come outside. Got a bit of a fight on the go. Trapped. Nice. But yeah, I think I'd be up for trying it either for 40k or for Old World. I mean, I think that the thing that's got me more into it is that, like, fuck me. I just run in the instance. Yeah, I'm gonna just run in. Oh, I'm trapped. Oh no, I'm alright.
We've obviously killed or survived one warrior, then he obviously went into outside the instance, told his whole group that there's a horde outside.
Yeah. Just res you.
Yeah, they also do D&D one-shots as well every so often.
Yeah. To be fair,
There's a big group there's actually a big group who do one of my best mates who I've played Warhammer and all sorts of games with for like 20 years. He's dungeon master of a whatever the Warhammer D&D's called.
I didn't know there was a Warhammer D&D. To be fair, that sounds pretty sick. To be honest, to be fair, I'd be well up for that. Because like Warhammer, to be fair, I think is set up really well for something like that. Like like
What's it called?
Like like Deathhawk. You could do a really good like role play based around Deathhawk, with the idea of being like, Space Hulk. I'm thinking Deathwing. Space Hulk, like the idea of being like a 5-man squad in a Space Hulk and you don't know what's in it. Like, it's absolutely room for some cool shit with that. But yeah, no, I'd be up for trying out the like tabletop and D&D. To be fair, like I would really like to do Old World because I'm very much into that. I'm really into 40k, but I'm way more into like the lore of 40k. Like I'm rereading all of the Horus Heresy books now. There's fucking like 64 of them. But
It's called Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay apparently, which is...
Oh right, so it's for fantasy, right?
Yeah, it's not 40k one.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'd be down for that. I think that like the magic of Warhammer always interested me as well. Yeah, no, I'd be well up for that. It's just for me, it's just like figuring out the logistics of it because I have to figure out like going. Fortunately, like Thursday is a day where like currently every Thursday I'm at work at place.
Close enough to get down.
Yeah, it's that. It's also just like, would I just build this Chaos Force that I've got, or would I do something different? Don't know. Go out together and kill them. Okay, we're going. Let's go.
No, it fucking isn't. Why isn't he just coming in?
They must have just run off. Do you play 40k there, or?
Yeah, I don't have a fantasy. I don't have an AOS army anymore.
Do you play Dark Eldar?
No.
I don't know why I thought you played Dark Eldar. But
My 40k army was always orcs, but
really?
since I got back into it, I sold them all years ago. I do salamanders now,
Oh, nice.
which
Cool.
in the new, which to be fair, I don't know if you've played the new edition, probably haven't.
No.
Make a fucking difference. Unfortunately, they've made it where there is a salamanders detachment, which is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know it's geared around melters and flamethrowers.
Yeah.
But you could paint them blue and have them ultramarines and use that detachment. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's like an ultramarines one which is all around tactical stuff. There's a Raven Guard one around stealth and moving units. But I could do any of those with my.
Yeah, I've heard that, like, I get that, like, now the way it works is that it's not just that, like, as it was before, you had like Space Marines, and maybe you'd have like special units and maybe some special rules. Now it's that essentially like every main chapter has got like its own like essentially mini codex, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Like, which is fine and good. But like,
Yeah,
I say, it's not around like. I think it used to be more around, if your army was painted like salamanders, you had to be salamanders kind of thing. Whereas now you can paint with salamanders and play them as ultramarines basically, which is the best attachment.
Yeah.
But the game is, heavily based on objectives. It's a fun game to play at the moment. I quite like it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he's like 40k, it's just who could shoot off the other, It was just killing each other, wasn't it? There was no actual missions or tactics.
Well, that's it.
Back in the day. So.
I remember back like when I was like a kid, and I was like I was like going to the actual Games Workshop to play. One time they did a really good like campaign, where it was like kind of combined. It was 40k, but it like combined 40k with elements of like the idea of risk or whatever. So essentially, like by winning games, you were basically taking over bits of like a fictional solar system. Yeah. And I think stuff like that's sick. Like,
The club one was exactly the same. It was like, you're fighting for territories, and if you want, if you took over the map, and I wanted to do one of your areas, I'd have to fight you. It was like,
yeah. I always thought that was cool because it like just adds more stakes to it. Because like playing an individual like fun game, yeah, it's cool. But if like you feel like the game has like stakes, or it's part of like a campaign that's run over the course of like, I don't know.
Well, Games Workshop tend to do one, don't they? Whenever a new expansion or something drops,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. To be fair, one thing that I would love to do if I got back into the hobby is pick up some like proper vintage old Hammer stuff, especially for Old World. Like try to pick up like some old models of like Chaos or Beastmen or whatever, because I think the old models just have a real charm to them. Like the new models look objectively great, like the quality of the casting and stuff's fantastic, but fucking hell, you got absolutely clobbered. That's not a good start, is it?
oh, yeah, I mean,
Hunter's AFK. Oh, right. Yeah, to be fair, Hunter was AFK.
I'm also not sure how smart life tapping in the middle of a pull is, to be honest. Is that something like
Yeah.
between pulls?
Jesus Christ, it's a long run back here, isn't it? Across one of the biggest zones in the game. I guess the entrance is in the side of the city, to be fair.
Why is he not? What's it called? Feigning death. Feigning death.
Not sure. Do you go in? Do you go in via like the via the portal, or do we need to go in via the main entrance for this?
No, you go in and there's the sewer entrance, isn't there?
Yeah, sewer entrance. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the side of the city.
Nice. Guess to be fair, if I did go to this thing, if you did have old world stuff that you were interested in, like making up anyway, if I did it, there would at least be someone there that you could do old world with, which is probably going to encourage other people to do it if they're
You could
interested.
always start small, couldn't you?
Yeah.
He's come. Is he fucking high?
Fucking hell.
Oh, I just want to res him.
Yeah. Why? I don't know why the Warlock didn't just bother fucking running, given...
Could have been here by now.
Yeah, I know. Nice Scourge Stones. Assuming you turn them in at light soap, but... Oh, you're doing the rest. Right, let's see how we get on there. Fucking ton of mobs in here. He plays it fast and loose with his taps, doesn't he? Fucking hell. It's rogue stuff.
Yeah, so fucking slap.
I think my interest in picking up Warhammer will probably increase dramatically after playing Space Marine 2.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that, especially if the co-op's something we can do as a group, because that'll be
Pretty sure
really
based
fun.
on what I saw.
I get it, you're going to need to concentrate with this, because this guy's just, his health's all over the place.
I think there's like all the chapters in it as well.
Well, yeah, I saw a video where it was like showing the different chaps you could play as, and there was loads of them. It was some that I wish that you'd be able to play as, like the Lamenters and stuff like that, but
I don't think it made much difference, so I think it's
it's just skins.
colour of the skin.
Yeah, it doesn't really change it.
You can play the fire flamethrower based one of the salamander.
Yeah.
Make it more of a thing.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a shame that there's no cosmetic changes depending on what chapter you are. I get why there isn't, because it would have been a lot of extra work, but like, for example, I would have liked it if the Dark Angels one had like the classic robe on, instead of just being like, just a green with the insignia on the shoulder, because like, I always find it a bit weird when you've got Dark Angels with no like, none of the extra Crusader type garb, if you know what I mean.
And the white hood and stuff.
Yeah, like, ultimately that's what, to me, makes the Dark Angels stand out, is all of the cool like Templar vibe, not just being green. I personally prefer the like the Crusade era Dark Angels vibe, where they're like black with the white checker. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Oh, that's good for you, isn't it? It's your tier piece. Yeah, I'd grab that, because you can always, even if it's not that good right now, which it probably is to be fair, you can upgrade it through the system, I think. And that's basically the way it works. Get a disease cleanser down.
Yeah, I'm sure we fought one zombie then and his health was going like...
He's just tapping for mana, isn't he? So it's not even like it's the enemy doing it. So have you started doing the D&D then? Oh yeah, you said that you had to drop out of it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You find it decent?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm the kind of person. I'm not the sort of person that gets proper into it, does fucking the voices and shit. I find it a little bit embarrassing,
you're not that kind of
it's fine.
extroverted actor.
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think as well, like, from what you're telling me and from what I know, like, it's very time intensive, right?
So what is?
It's quite time intensive to play like RPGs.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I think with Warhammer, like, if you go knowing that you're going to do a game, you can get a game going in like maybe an hour and a half, or like
no.
start to finish the whole thing.
No. Not 40k, you're going to be 2 or 3 hours probably to play.
3 hours? How many points?
2,000.
Alright, to be fair, do 2,000 points. It's how much you play.
Tournament size, whatever.
Yeah. I'd say 2,000 points is quite a lot. I hope these Scourge Stones are decent, because I've picked up a shitload of them. I think you get rep for them.
Yeah, 2 or 3 different tiers of them, isn't there? You get more rep for... You hand them in stacks of 10 or something, or...
Yeah, depending on which one it is, whether it's a minions or a...
Yeah, the bigger ones are
Invader.
usually or something.
Yeah. Take up a lot of inventory space though.
Boss around here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Memory.
Isn't this where like... Well, this is where that Timmy guy boss was. I'm good. in the undead city. It's burning. And,
Pretty cool.
yeah. Been talking to Mark about Warhammer.
Nice. Quite into that at the minute.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm reading the books, but also with this Space Marine game coming out, it's kind of a
Cool.
big thing. I keep telling Louisa to, well, it's been a while since I told her, but I kept trying to get her interested in Sisters of Battle.
Is that the button?
Yeah, the Battle.
Club places.
Which one that was?
There's a new faction that's come out recently, isn't there? Like Imperial Agents or something like that?
News to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure how that would be different to like Inquisition or whatever they're called, like Demon Hunters or whatever the faction are that have all the weird Inquisition stuff in. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you stopped playing Age of Sigmar. Like, to me, I thought, like, I can understand why 40k plays the way it does and why it's not a square-based game. Completely get that. Not really sure if I want a round-based fantasy game.
They also, I mean, you might have changed it recently, but it also wasn't much of like a tactical-based game either. I mean, it probably is now, but it was more. That seems to turn it west more into just
Yeah.
nature as a models game. Oh,
I think as
that's
well.
what needing on though,
Oh, right. Who needed on them?
I guess. Do what everyone else does. I know. You approved.
To be fair, the Warlock might actually. Is it the Warlock who needed on them?
No, I think you said if you win one, then you pass on to that.
Oh, sorry, Righteous Orb, yeah. I thought you all got the tier piece. Yeah, no, I think as well for me, like, I'm a big fan of, like, the lore. Now it's hell all over the place. Big fan of, like, the lore and aesthetics of these games, and I never really liked the aesthetic of Age of Sigmar. I thought it was very, like, just, it all felt very different. You know what I can say? Something very pulpy about fucking everyone needing on the Scourge Stone things. Because these guys are all mates, aren't they?
And they're not even popping up for me, I guess. So, well, not like I say, you need the trinket. I thought they were individual drops. You still have to roll for them, do it, between everybody who has the trinket on.
Yeah, if you've got the trinket on, you can basically roll for them. If you can't, if you haven't, you can't.
I thought they were just individual drops.
No, well they are individual.
Hey, this is random.
Yeah, I know.
You need a level 30 dungeon key to get in here.
Yeah, these guys not have it. Fine,
I
I'll
mean,
do
I
it.
do, but one of them must do.
There you go. I assume because Old World, I don't know how much you've looked into it, but I assume that because it uses the like old models, you could basically use older models because they haven't put out any. They've put out some new stuff, I think, haven't they? Just not a lot.
You can use whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, you can use AOS models as well because you know, a lot of the stuff doesn't have brought any new old stuff out really, have they?
Yeah.
Like old world stuff really. No, he should be passing on that. Oh, okay. I do think they are more common in the live part of
Yeah, I need to.
Shout out now for needing on 2.
I was gonna say I need to forget. I need to stop forgetting to not need on them. So this is the first one I've needed on.
He's one of them. Those three. You want one. Yes, all three of those have won one.
Yeah, I've definitely not won one because that was the only one I've needed on. I didn't get it.
Boss?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, got real from him.
And no loot.
Oh yeah, but well, the reels worth enough. I'll get 50 out of this. I just need to still see whether or not buying this tier pieces is the way to go. I'm assuming it is.
You know? Be one of ours.
Yeah,
Very stick to. Yeah.
cool. Ideally, it should just be me now.
I remember people used to talk about them all the time because you could call for loads. I don't know if that's still the case or not. Probably not.
Needed them for what?
They used to sell for lots, but I don't know if they still do anymore.
Oh, he's talking about saying we've got my map up on one.
Everyone in Portland's won one. Like Herod through.
Yeah. Yeah, it is basically just the same place, isn't it, with a slightly different... His sleeping bag. Well, to be fair, it'll only be a 1 minute, won't it? Oh god, yeah, 3 minutes is cringe, but only 3 minutes. Yeah, I do wonder how much those sell for then in the AH if they're so, like, prized.
Probably not as much as they're making it seem.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's for like, because the mats for like the best enchants, aren't they? I think.
Right.
I think like Crusader enchant and stuff like the good melee enchants need them.
That's fair enough then, that'll probably go for a fair bit, but again, how much when everyone's running this stuff for real? I don't know.
POE shotgun.
Yep. You know,
Stunned.
polymorph's insane. Fucking like 15-second poly. I'll resume.
Problem, no problem. Like his health doesn't just disappear.
Okay.
I have to use a reagent and loads of mana to what? The gift of the wild every time because it does more armor and stats than the highest ranked mark of the wild. So
Yeah.
let me get full mana before you pull the boss. Maybe a retail version where you actually use the cannonballs. to
Yeah,
do something.
yeah.
Oh,
Just, and it's obviously it's the same in Scotland Street as well. They reuse the mechanic.
fucking attacked by somebody.
All these mates.
Alpha, please.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, that. To be fair, both of those things would be decent enough off-spec pieces if they'll give me them.
Oh shit, I must have forgot to.
Alright, okay, he's going to need on that necklace. I'll need on the band then.
Need on what you need. Oh, it's off spec,
Yeah.
isn't it? I guess. Yeah.
I've got the belt though, which is decent. It's a decent enough belt. The other one that I've got in my bags is from BRD, so it's like a level 52 one, which might be, probably isn't as good as that, but just slowly putting together a bit of a hodgepodge of healer stuff. I think that one of the advantages of playing a shaman DPS is that there's not a huge amount of other people who want male healing gear.
I can hear him life tapping.
Fucking hell. Just play fast and loose with it, doesn't he? Yeah, you can get a lot of healer gear off spec as a shaman just because typically the only people who want to get it are other shamans. Oh, sorry.
Does it go off him when he dies, does it?
Yeah. It's like, it's not on him. It's not really my fault. It's the fact that he's died, like, many times. Oh, fuck no. A lot of AoE. Just trying to interrupt the polymorphs.
Thing.
Oh, nice. Oh, shit behind.
Do they just periodically come, or do they come at certain points? 'Cause I don't remember being
No
ambushed
idea.
all the time.
I do think it's crazy that they were able to put so much content in vanilla WoW. Like, when you do this, you realise, like, just fucking how massive it is. You know, talk about expansions now, but none of them hold a patch on the amount of stuff they put in this. Big poly again.
Does it take us to like, oh, it's not Mal'Ganis, whatever, but the
Yeah.
demon boss, is it? Yeah.
His name is Sparganis, Tichondrius, and Mathras. Isn't this one called Balnazar? That's it. Oh shit.
Guess we need on that. Is that
What?
general
One of them's needed on
etiquette?
it.
Oh, people have needed on the bag, have they? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he needed on the bag. I'm going to need on it if he has, because I need.
You only equip what?
Don't think so. No, it doesn't say unique equip or anything.
No.
Okay.
I don't have one anywhere, but
Yeah, I have one. But I've also got a 12 slotter.
what's the named geezer as well, is it?
Oh, there's the righteous orb, so. Oh shit. That belt's pretty fucking. It's alright, that belt. Let me have a look and see what it says about.
Is there anything to be aware of in here? I can't remember what actually happens.
I don't think you need to worry. I mean, it's vanilla stuff.
Yeah. Well, at least you wouldn't have to worry if the tank wasn't made out of paper.
That's true. I bet this was really cool the first time people did it. Fucking hell, his health just deletes, doesn't it?
Pre-casting heals on him.
Yeah. Strong. Gift of the Elven Magi. If he doesn't take that dagger, that'll be a decent one.
It's only for healing, so you shouldn't take it.
Oof.
It's not healing plus you know, because a lot of them are both, aren't they? Healing plus spell power or whatever. he's greedy on both, so I can imagine that if you need it, just need it.
Yeah, decent. I like to ask first, just think it's a decent thing to do. Apparently those Righteous Orbs vendor for 2G, so I can imagine they probably auction for quite a lot. That's good. Now I've got shield, endgame shield, and endgame main hand, even if it's not like the best, still something like level appropriate.
Well, yeah, if it's a level 50 dungeon end
Yeah,
dungeon boss, bro, it's gonna be.
yeah. Anything with that increasing healing spells and effects is it's big. It's nice knowing that if I'm not getting gear for my main spec, I'm at least getting gear for my off spec, which is in turn worth it because it's so much easier to do groups as a healer.
Yeah, especially when it's so useful.
Yeah, exactly. Probably
They also
start.
spawn randomly, like respawn little packs.
Yeah, I think that it's like the idea is that they're falling apart, isn't it? Like the dead Scarlet guys are transforming into. They themselves are like falling prey to the Scourge in their death, which I kind of like. It's cool, cool vibe.
Guess his Warlock's health pool's just quite low as well.
Well, he's still like level 59, so I doubt he's got the best gear.
Because my Swiftmend, which does Evanescence, normally does a little like 10% of the tank's health, and then you know the main thing is the little green thing on the ground that it puts out, but it half heals him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. as yo yo yo, what's up? Not much. Scarlet fucking Strathhome is what's up. Trying to keep this Warlock from tanking himself every minute. This is a long one, isn't it?
If we're doing both, that's living, isn't it? That's Reform living.
Yeah.
We normally split it in half. I don't know if he's doing all of it or not, but
No idea.
if he turns left or right.
Rough. Well, things they're talking about LOS. Said that he's going to do line of sight, and then he's like stood fucking.
I mean, he probably not going to line of sight for one.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's hope not. Anyway, it'll be here a long time. Oh, he gets absolutely slapped about. Is that a boss? Yeah.
Is this the postmaster guy? Shit.
Doesn't drop a thing though. Doesn't drop a reel.
No. What's with the needs for the Scourge Stones? Like,
Do you get something good from?
well, they're again, they're part of that, like, you turn them in thing. Like,
Yeah, do you get anything decent from their rep?
I don't know, but I think it does mean that it reduces the cost of the Naxxramas stuff further down the line. But I think there'll probably be more to
used to
it.
do it for like, is it like a water or something? I'm sure there was some reason everyone used to go for the rep. I wasn't sure if you could buy like a better water or something from their vendor.
I'm not sure. I know obviously there's the Hydraxian Waterlord rep, which is
Greetings.
a different thing. But alright, well, basically we need to kill Baron Rivendare for this guy to talk to us. I am amazed by how much like content there is at max level. Like, I'm not surprised that so many people are still playing Phase 4 compared to Phase 3, because think of all the different like currencies and shit and all that jazz.
I remember this being absolute hell. Part of the dungeon.
Yeah. Let's see. See how we get on. Stick on the
But,
hunter, I
Yeah,
guess.
you'd stick to the walls, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Try not to pull half the shit. And this doesn't look like LOS it. This is just fighting at range.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, it seems fairly efficient.
Well,
Getting silenced all the time.
I didn't know that available.
I like how so many of these mobs are based off Warcraft 3 as well. I always like that. We touch in vanilla.
Is there never ending amount of these gargoyles that just go on in patrol, or can you kill them all?
I think you can kill them all. It's an absolute fucking ton of them though.
Or is he pulling all these? Don't think you need to. Is it for XP?
Presumably. No, annoying me, or he's the only one who needs it. Getting quite a lot of these Scourge stones, which is decent.
Oh.
Oh fuck. If we clear the ziggurat behind us, that he's already a weird approach. Like a boss. Or do you? Yeah, like there's literally a fucking boss right there. I don't know if you've got much gear, but I feel like we've made decent progress by doing these two dungeons.
I've got good tier things which aren't good right now, but I guess you can upgrade them, right? But
Yeah,
like I say, I mean, it's max level World of Warcraft. You do dungeons and hope you get gear drops, right? That's what the game is, right?
yeah, coupled with some reputations and in this case the currency with the real. I do like the currency bit because it means that you always feel like there's some
Like
benefit.
emblems, isn't it?
Yeah.
From Wrath or whatever. Almost exactly the rest,
It's one of my favourite additions to the game that came like after vanilla, really. Although you could argue it came like with coins and bijous and stuff like that in Zul'Gurub and onwards. But I always like that feeling of you can slowly work towards a peace like that.
Wrath, like the first. Obviously, Wrath is my favourite expansion. I can't remember if there's anything like that. in
I
PvP.
think there was in Sunwell Plateau,
Hmm.
but not before that.
These are bosses, right? So that's
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
choose things.
Yeah. Side each cigarette. I do really like this dungeon. Like you do feel like you're in like a proper part of the Scourge taking over. But I think they did a really good job of making people feel like this is still.
And you have to go in and clear them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he's going to come around the LOS then. Oh. LOS us instead.
Yeah, so that's that one done.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did a really good job here because it feels like a real challenge, as in the dungeon feels like a place where you should be on your guard, yet this is just like a taste of what the Scourge had. I think they did a really good job of like baiting eventually going to Northrend in the future expansion.
I think that was planned that far in advance.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think as soon as because they were developing World of Warcraft whilst they were doing Warcraft 3. So I think that they definitely knew that they wanted like Arthas to be like a big build-up. That's why I think it's a bit of a shame that they didn't deal with Kill Jaden like properly in Burning Crusade, which is kind of like an afterthought because he was always like the ultimate bad guy because everything that the Lich King did was like motivated by the Burning Legion. Yeah, I think you'd be very hard pressed to find a better 3-hit combo than the first installations of WoW. Each brought something different as well. That's why you get a lot of people who think that each of the three is their favourite.
Only pulled one spider, I guess.
Nice.
Is Paper Tank going to survive if I just sit and drink? Nope.
Fucking hell, where is he? It's the fact that he destroys himself before even getting into combat, so it's just... goes into combat with like 20% of his health.
Druid's probably not a pretty decent healer to have with a Warlock, because
Yeah, hots, yeah.
on him while he does it, but...
Might even do anything with this one because it's silencer. Could surely pull the boss here without doing all this. Just wants the XP, I think.
Whether does it? Do it afterwards anyway. Must be able to go to West there, surely.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm supposed to do? Actually hit him. Yeah, that's how you break him out, is it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't get rid of disease, but we don't get rid of both poison and curses is pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah. Whereas I can get rid of poison and disease, so it's good overlap. Do there. Cool.
What's the... Oh, it's the... What do you get extra from the Baron if you get there within 35 minutes? Is it
I'm not sure. Presumably it's either a quest or it is what you hand in to that dude who was in the church. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't recall this Baron's thingy.
I do remember it, but I can't remember what it triggers you.
Yeah. Gonna be making good time here though. It's only been 10 minutes and we've already cleared through, what is that, 3 of the bosses? 4? Of this version.
Silenced.
Yeah. People here are immune to lightning damage. It seems very strange.
Very mindful, very demure.
Very demure, yeah.
Are you on board with that meme now?
Yes, I've used it a couple of times over the last few streams actually.
I also didn't realise it was actually Kim Kardashian or whatever, because the person that's on TikTok is like some absolute whale of a woman. I don't know if you've seen it. Definitely not a Kardashian anyway.
God, this silence is just painful. Be careful here.
It's not been the easiest healing experience, but I guess it's quite interesting.
Yeah. Probably LOS in here then. Fair enough.
It'd be nice if you waited to actually get mana first, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not on the boss. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think the boss like is right around the corner.
No, it doesn't pull the boss. All Maliki the Pallid.
So he doesn't have a fear.
It's lasting very long, anyway.
No. You even get a chance to get a proper mechanic off. Fucking hell, I didn't even get a cast off. Some disrespect. I'm assuming that's the Warlock tier set.
MP5 in it, you're not pretty far.
Oh, the Devout. Yeah, sorry, I thought it said Deviant for some reason.
didn't read the name, I just saw it was actually quite good for me, but it's never going to be good to wear.
Yeah. Right, okay, so that's all of the ziggurats done, I think.
That's it. No, that's that easy. Yeah. I just come back out for some reason. Spider.
We pull in these guys?
How's that not pulled? Seems quite close, but. Level 59, but should be able to literally stand and face tank just normal mobs, surely.
Hmm.
It's a kite every pack. Right,
Oh shit.
There's a boss I was thinking of.
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of before as well.
Why can't I drink? In combat?
It's just these little plagued insects.
Oh. There you go. He wants Alpha Plus.
Now, what's with the one-word answers?
It's these days.
Yeah, guy's talking like he's using this fucking Commodore 64.
There's a lot of warp in this dungeon. I'm basically quarter drinking between every pull just to get a bit more mana.
Yeah. You are a tree, to be fair, you do need a lot of water. Nice. Oh, key to the city. Now, are they going to need it? Of course they're going to fucking need it. They all need it.
Is that what you need to actually open the place?
I think so. So, I guess it's worth needing.
Strange. It's strange that it's not just like everyone picks it up like Scarlet Monastery.
Are there? Oh, you got it. Decent.
Because there's someone from the guild's got it.
Yeah. So I was thinking. You got your reel there as well.
Yeah.
I've gotten like 8 so far.
Yeah,
Here, I
it's
think.
been a big one.
Yeah.
I've got what I need to get my other pre-reversing slot. Oh, the item, like, it's my relic, you know, like the...
Yeah, yeah.
And it gives me, like, benefit from regrowth, which is a spell that I don't really cast anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, this place is what I meant before when I said that, like, dungeons, like endgame dungeons in vanilla, feel like different to other dungeons in the game. Way longer. Each one's like a mega dungeon, or what would be considered a mega dungeon now.
This is where you kill them all and
Then you kill Rammstein.
the loads come from the other.
Yeah,
Is that not this
I
place?
think it is when you kill Rammstein. I'm not sure though. Or isn't it like a load of like, I think they're called
What are
Black
these?
Guards or something.
Oh, is it?
I know once you kill one of the boss here, the doors open and a load of like elite undead warriors come
Yeah,
outside.
from the left. No,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's from that's the actual door of the where we're going, isn't it, with Baron?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Hey, up
The
to how's it
actual
going?
the exit door on the left.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I think you're right actually. Yeah, Strat. One of my favourites. Very long though, Hop to. Like, very fucking long.
Wasted in a bit.
Yeah, definitely worth it for the Undermine reel. And for these Scourge Stones too, like I've gotten an absolute I've got 20 of those ones. 9 of the other ones. And at least one of the... 2 of the Corruptors ones. So I'll have to see what that's worth in...
That's like a 4-day respawn that they're doing that.
Yeah.
Give us all poison. Take it away.
Farmed it to try and get the Death Charger, honestly. Took 150 runs. I can't imagine having the strength to do it. No reward is worth doing this 150 times. Like, it's fun, it's a fun dungeon, but it is very long, and the mob count here must be ridiculous. It's the fact as well, like, I don't know if you agree, Mark, but it's like the mobs they're just everywhere. There's no like pace to it. Yeah, no feeling of like different types of mobs and packs like you get in UBRS or whatever. It's just very much like undead everywhere. Yeah, depressing place to live for 3 months, definitely. Also, though, you do definitely feel like you're at like the pinnacle of the vanilla WoW story, though. Like you've come from humble beginnings and now you're in Stratholme, a place with a lot of lore significance. Not sure how much lore significance matters if you're staring at an abomination's ass for 150 runs, though.
Very little.
Yeah. You memorise the patrols after a while? I'm sure you can. I bet all sorts of tricks were invented to make this as short as possible. Right, here we go. Yeah, he really does not want you to rest, does he? See, we fought all of them to now fight the exact same model. With slightly different texture. This is the level of effort they... Yeah,
2 DPS.
exactly. Oh. He's on me. That's there.
Fled
Where's
abomination.
Shield.
Yeah, here they all come in. Tank, tank, tank.
Proper cheeky, right? Nice. That frayed abomination. Bleh. Frayed abomination
Yeah, I
stitching.
remember having it, but I didn't know what the fuck it.
End game crafting thing, I guess.
I thought these doors opened in the.
The blackguards came out. Yeah, I think it do.
I can
Yeah,
target them. I can target the blackguard sentries behind it with my cursor, but
not bugged something, have we, by not killing everything? Basically, just avoid all the mobs and get the 3 bosses to think. Yeah, I can imagine that was the way it was done. Is this like a timer thing, maybe? I thought they because I remember this being like a pretty creepy thing. So the door opens, then they just kind of like march out, which is always a bit like dodgy. But they have to maybe like go closer to it, and it pulls them or something. You've done this 150 times minimum, then Hop 2. Can you explain to us? Should this be happening? Oh, there we go.
no. It's a proximity thing then, yeah.
Not sure what hope these guys thought they'd have after the big lads, after the heavies got taken out. Nice. Okay, it's time for the Baron. Wouldn't it be hilarious after all of that if the mountain dropped like just straight off? No, apparently not.
Did he bolt?
No, it's just got in the room.
Yeah, what was the tactic? Do you just fight? Do you just pull him over here? I remember. I remember this pile of bones being where everyone fought it, but I can't remember why.
What do you say, Hop 2? Do we have to be aware of any tactics, or we just smash him?
It's 2 phases, right? Yeah, God, my memory's so bad for this place.
Oh.
I almost pulled it.
Oh, to be fair, he's melting.
I'm sure he is probably why everyone stacks, just because.
Just avoid his hellfire is what Hop 2's saying. Yeah, not much of a challenge with SoD. Oh, that's fucking good for you, that tunic. Draconian gauntlets. The need on those. Oh, and the wild heart kilt. That's fucking good for you.
Yeah, this chest is shit. If you need a healing chest, then go for it.
I think I'm alright. Gauntlet's decent there for me.
Oh, what's this guy? Quest givers.
Off spec minus.
Greetings.
Oh, just completes the quest from him anyway.
Oh.
See you
Got a
around.
pretty good neck.
Oh shit, yeah, that's really good. Damn, I've got to choose between the neck and the fucking ring. The ring's
Stamina,
obviously...
intellect. Yeah, stamina, intellect, and spirit. My green one's probably better, to be honest.
30 attack power. Will of the Martyr. Let me quickly check that. I want to know whether or not it's actually worth me, because if it's not... if it's not worth having as a neck, it's probably worth me keeping the...
I'm guessing we should try and run out of the instance and go and get a closer flight point.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
I don't know if this is an exit where all these abominations run from. Not abominations, whatever they are. Looks like it.
I don't think this neck's better than what I've got. 29 attack power instead of 9 agility and 6 strength.
Probably similar in it math-wise.
Yeah. I'll take the other one that's got intellect on it just because it might be
For the
a
Alliance.
good option. Got to get rid of something now. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'll take the ring just because it's an intellect ring, so it'll be a good healing option. As you were saying, there's no point in me keeping rings on when I'm tanking, if I'm doing off-spec healing, which is just strength and stamina.
Does this take us out? I don't know.
Yeah, it is. This is the way out.
I'm sure the rogue went forwards, but yeah.
You want to thank me for the streams? Subscribed months ago after saw me advertising in Orgrimmar and just stumbled on you again a few weeks ago. You were level 55. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that that you're enjoying it. Obviously, streams are Monday and Friday.
Right.
We can't get out there, can we?
Oh.
I think this was one of these things that was brought in but never used. Now that I think about it, I think it was included in one of the Mad Season videos or whatever. But yeah, thanks for that, Hop 2. Appreciate that you're enjoying it. Like I say, the streams are every Monday and Friday at 7 PM, 7:30 PM UK time. So yeah, just drop by whenever. Yeah, Light Soap Chapel would be a good shout because I want to see if I can hand in these Scourge things yet there, whether it needs to be done at another spot.
I'm pretty sure you do it at the Palisade, don't you?
Oh, you do it at the Bulwark?
I could be wrong, but that's what my memory's telling me. But
Maybe. Need to go anyway to get the flight point, to be fair.
should be blue. It should be a blue quest marker on your map, maybe.
Yeah. Blue quest marker on my map. What?
Repeatable quests.
Oh.
You've got questy, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't. I do have questy, but it's not showing up.
Actually, not that far, is it? The entrance, because you do get a big circle here, don't you?
Yeah. It's like a 2-in-1 job, this, isn't it? Is this guy going to be back in the church? No, he's gone. He's gone. Through here, isn't it, the way out?
Yeah.
I'm just going to wait for you to get here just in case there's some allies camped outside.
Might be worth dying and taking red sickness if you die near.
Yeah, to be fair.
Lights Up.
Oh, I'm glad that you started playing Enhancement. I think it plays really well, Hop 2, in Season of Discovery. It's one of the definite pluses.
Good job I got the key to the city.
Yeah. Oh, no, look, there's a lever here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's a lever on this side. I like that.
Yeah,
It's a good touch. Right. Got a bit of a way to go. I think this zone's really good.
I don't like how the one-handed healing mace looked like something from Nomagan, like a level 60. Like what I've got on my back, it looked like a two-handed.
Yeah. Is that one-handed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's new, isn't it, though? It's one of the Undermine real things.
Yeah.
I think, to be fair, that's good for me as well. Like, that's pre-rate best in slot.
It will be for healing, yeah.
Yeah.
42. 42 plus 42 healing plus intellect and spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of good healing stuff from doing that. So I got a decent belt there. Gloves, one hand. Obviously got the shield, shoulders, and a lot of other stuff. I basically got very little gear that I need for enhancement, but a ton of stuff for healing, which means that next time, especially if Clue's around, if he is around.
Well, yeah, next time we do like the easier ones, like lower Blackrock Spire or whatever.
Yeah.
You could have a go healing.
Yeah, but even if we did like UBRS, if we both heal, I don't think that like the healing's a problem. I think it's just, I think it's a lot easier to get into healing in SoD than before, because mana's so much less of an issue. Yeah, survivability and sustain up to like with Shamanistic Rage, you just basically have so much uptime. It's crazy. I do wish they'd made this zone a bit more like involved. So I think it's really cool looking.
I kind of hate this zone.
Yeah, I just think it looks bland.
Yeah, I don't really like questing here either. I think it also reminds me of, like, I didn't do it this time because I just grinded dungeons, but it reminds me of just the long drawn out initial grind to 60 that I did like way back in, like when Classic first launched.
Yeah.
Priest, which was painful.
One thing I was disappointed by was how it seemed that like Western Plaguelands is much more of a questing area for Alliance.
I haven't got my fucking herb thing on
Right.
because I died.
Yeah, get your hubbing going. That's how you make your big money. Shit. Yeah, Shaman's great up to as well because you've got such versatility as to what you can play. You're not locked in to have to play a certain style. I think the other thing is that it's very easy to gear off specs as a shaman, especially if you want to gear for healing, because unless you've got like another shaman in your group, no one wants the healing gear. It is here, isn't it? I'm sure of it. Just here.
Press M.
Yeah.
I'm just going slightly off piece to
Yeah.
herb.
Downtime on the priest never ending. Priest's probably the class I have the least playthrough on. Playtime. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
first 60 on classic was a priest. It's actually
You
a really
need
good healer.
something?
Oh
It
yeah.
was
Well,
like an SoD to be fair, but
yeah.
back in original classic it was
Safe travels. Have a good
the
one.
best just throughput healer anyway.
See you later.
I got there's
Yeah,
like a
good
troll
paladins.
area. Yeah, no, priests like the designated healer. I fucking there's a ton of alliance around here.
Interesting. Be seeing you.
Oh yeah, here's the guy that you hand them into. So you need 20 minion scourge stones to hand in.
Be careful.
Invaders. Have someone here on Rivendare's Death Charger.
The
Oh,
fight point. Make sure you get that before any fucking alliance kill me. Although the graveyard's just here, isn't it? I think.
hmm. You get like basically reputation tokens. Fucking hell.
Really attack him.
Fucking bear here that's decided to go full Mortal Kombat. Yeah, just two of them decide to fucking go at it. It's a bit shitty. Oh, and then we got the teabag.
Gonna go to Undercity and see how much these righteous orbs actually auction house for. I'm prepared to be thoroughly unimpressed and disappointed, but
Yeah.
now it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true. It's got sulphurous as well. No point even going in on him. That's a pain. I went to hand in my scourge stones, but probably it's one of those days. So were they like trying to maintain balance with the factions? Like,
Who was it? The person in the group before said that Mage and the LPRS group said, when are you combining them into one mega server? Is that something that's supposed to be doing? Is it? I've not heard anything.
yeah, neither did I. I'd not heard anything either. Gonna try and fuck off around the corner and see if I can get away with that. I've not picked up the flight point. Did you?
Yes. That's why I said as soon as we run in, before these alliance kill me, I'm going to take the flight point.
Is there just one flight point?
It's on the left hand side.
That's probably why I died, because annoyingly the person you hand in the fucking scourge stones to's on the alliance side. That's all I can see. It's a lot of quests here, to be fair.
Argent Dawn Commission, is that what the quest's called that you're handing in?
No, I think the quests are just called like the name of the thing you're handing in. So like,
Argent Dawn Commission. Was it Duke Nicholas Zehoff that you were handing into? Do you remember?
let's see if I can see him.
Because Questy shows that that
Yes,
quest. Yeah, yeah. You can hand it in the Bulwark as well.
you can do it at the
Same
Bulwark.
quest.
Oh, right.
Same quest. Argent Dawn Commission is also available at the Bulwark.
Oh, fair enough. I'll do it there then when I'm done. There's an absolute ton of quests in Light Oak though. Am I gonna get fucking? Oh no, I'm not. I'm good. Mind controlling people off cliffs. Yeah, I got mind controlled down a chimney in Darkshire once by a priest. Right. Okay. Sell some stuff. Got an absolute full inventory now, full of healer gear. See how much that stuff sells for. Right, one of those righteous orbs sells for 26G. Not so bad. Right, I think that's all of my stuff sold. Got all the rest of my healing gear in the bags. That'll basically allow me to get into groups way faster now, so I'll probably use that as a means to speed myself on the way. Got a one hand now, so I can sell that stupid mace from bloody Zul'Farrak. Yeah. Yeah, I made good gold today as well. It made like 70 Gs just from those two dungeons. That's without getting anything back from the auction house.
Have I just undercut your righteous orb, or did you not put it on yet?
Put it on, yeah. Cheeky.
Dream file's almost a gold per one.
How much is?
Dream foil.
Dream foil, yeah, the herb. Yeah, I'm sure. I need to get my leather working doing, to be honest. Yeah, a good start. That was actually. I know we didn't get to do UBRS, but we got to the point of needing to do that, and we did a strat run, which was good for the reel, to be fair, because I've got 56 reels, so I'll be able to buy something.
Yeah, the LBRS run was good as well, wasn't it? Pretty decent quick run with the tank and rogue.
It's worth it just for the reel as well. I do think that the dungeon tier gear is good, especially if you're like doing off spec and main spec, where you can like use your healing off spec to get runs, and then you get the points which you can then spend on whatever you want. It's a good strategy. I'm gonna probably head off there then. It's quite a long one.
It's late now, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done it for 4 hours. It was fun. It was good shit.
That's good. I was just looking at the. Oh no, it's not. I thought Space Marine launched earlier than it does. Nice.
Nah.
So it's a couple of weeks away, isn't it? So,
Yeah. Is it next? Not next Monday, but the week after.
Well, again,
2 weeks.
You can get early access on that as well. But I've realised that the day it's supposed to launch is like my first day off, so there's no point in me taking 2 or 3 days early access because I'm working them all anyway. So I'll just play on the 9th. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it early
And
access.
they weren't entirely sure, from what I could see, they weren't entirely sure whether they were getting cross-platform or not. So if everyone's playing it on PC, I've got a pretty decent gaming PC, so I've got a PS5 as well. But I'll just get it on PC if you know, if it's intuits that people can do co-op or whatever. If I get it on PS5,
Yeah.
and they said way back when that they would have crossplay, but they didn't say when. And then like on Discord and stuff, very recently the devs have come out basically and kind of not basically said no, but sort of, you know, pulled back a bit on what their expectations are. So I'm not sure if there's going to be crossplay, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll be getting it on PC, and I'll just be getting it for when it comes out. I don't like, you know, there'll be big streamers doing the early access stuff, I'm sure, but that's just how it is. All right, well, I'll see you later, and next stream, anyone interested, will be on Monday at 7 or 7.